underneath his t-shirt.
So he's going to sling it, but the odd thing is the big target is the tight end. I mean, Jack Endries has 34 catches. He's a freshman All-America, a former walk-on, 6'4" from Danville, California, a couple of touchdowns, but over 400 yards receiving. He's the guy.
He is the guy, and for Cal, it's been about the adjustment to no turnovers. And Mendoza's gone 3 games without an interception. Wake Forest knows that they can key on the tight end a little bit because that is his favorite receiver. That's his safety blanket. That's the guy that he goes to when he gets into a little bit of trouble. So you just pile up a little bit closer on him and try to shut that weapon down.
Coach Clausen mentioned Ott, specifically the running back. He's really, really good when he plays. He's missed 3 games, and Thomas has been kind of the guy. He's rushed for 470 yards. Defensively, they've got some really good players. Noel Williams, the corner, leads the country with 6 interceptions. Took 1 back against Miami. And so this is a California defense that we've talked about allows only 17 points a game. And they got players, quickness. Their 2 linebackers, especially Cade Ulaave. We understand from the Cal folks, he might be the best player in the country on defense. And
certainly one of the best athletes. They talk about the athleticism of him as well. And a number of guys, as we were doing some research before the game, they talked about the team speed or something. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to throw a flag on a little bit of it, but because you hype your own players up. But they've still got some terrific athletes that are a little bit frustrated, I would imagine, too. And we talk all the time about you get a really good athlete with his back against the wall, and you got a dangerous cat lined up.
Ulaave, one of the linebackers, Teddy Buchanan, the other. Those two together, a wrecking crew. They are really good tacklers, 1 and 2, on this really good Cal Bear defense. We're going to take a timeout. Curtis Strange, 2-time U.S. Open champion, down below is going to open the gate for the Deeks, ride the Harley out to center field. We're going to boot this thing off for the first time ever between Wake and California. ACC football is next on the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Demon Deacons, cue the shine and savings. The new Zips Car Wash app is available for download. Keeping your ride sparkling clean has never been more rewarding. Get the free Zips app and earn points for every in-app purchase, including memberships. Then turn those points into free car wash rewards. Download the app today and your first car wash is free. Visit Apple App Store or Google Play Store and search Zips Car Wash now. Zips Car Wash, proud partner of Wake Forest Athletics.
Shooting drills.
A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve, but one who genuinely cares about each player.
You have what it takes. We got this.
Can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
The home of the Deeks.
Intercepted by Wake Forest at the 32-yard line.
This is Wake Forest football from Learfield.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletics season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Here's Wake, a bounce into Reed, and he dunked it. Great feed from the wing, and Efton Reed stepped it.
Demon Deacon fans, Wake Forest basketball is in full swing. Don't miss any of the excitement as head coach Steve Forbes and the Deeks return to the Joel. Season tickets, 3-game packages, and Bojangles 4-packs are all on sale now. Get your tickets today at godeeks.com/tickets and join us in Deektown. We'll see you at the Joel for Wake Forest basketball. Go Deeks!
Way through dark shirts and to the goal line. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Near side 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wake Forest for the lead. Fakes to Carney, right side, pulls his way into the end zone for the Wake Forest touchdown. Give to the right, Claiborne dancing to the 15, breaks a tackle past the 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, give him a touchdown. Looks, waits, runs toward the goal line, dives toward the goal line, over the goal line, touchdown. Wake Forest on the second rushing score from the Deacon quarterback tonight. Steps up, throws the ball on the run to the left, wide open, touchdown, Wake Forest.
It's time for Kickoff on the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield. Live play-by-play coverage of Demon Deacon football is brought to you by a Legacy Federal Credit Union, the exclusive banking partner of Wake Forest football. Pepsi, the official soft drink of Wake Forest football. Pepsi, that's what I like. Carolina Ford dealers. Wherever you go, whatever you do, with the power and technology of a Ford F-150 on your team, it's game on. See your Carolina Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of Wake Forest Athletics. Barbasol Shaving Cream, America's #1 shaving cream. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of Wake Forest. Find tickets to Demon Deacon games and more. SeatGeek. And by Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, the official healthcare partner of the Demon Deacons. Now to bring you all the action, here's the voice of the Deeks, Stan Cotton.
Back in Winston-Salem again on this perfect night for football. First ever meeting, Wake Forest in California. Demon Deacons win the toss and, as expected, defer. So we'll see the Cal Bears first on offense, kicking off for Wake. Caleb Carlson and Noel Williams is the deepest safety for California down to our right. The Bears in white with yellow helmets. The Deeks in all black head to toe tonight. So Carlson ready to go. And typically he would kick it halfway up Deacon Hill on a night like this. Wind at his back. And here's the boot. Kind of a knuckler downfield, and that will bound on through the end zone for the expected touchback. And Cal will come out of the 25-yard line. The Bears averaging right at 385 yards of offense, 266 through the air, 119 on the ground.
Yeah, they can be effective either way. They've had some big games both ways. The big thing is they don't turn it over, and that might be the key to the entire evening.
And we'll keep an eye as well on the Wake secondary to see who's healthy tonight and who is not. As the Bears come to the line, Mendoza got Jackson Mole out there, Slocum out there, Anderson is also there. Snap to Mendoza, looks right, fires over on the flank between the numbers and the sideline. That's going to be a completed ball on the edge over there. Combs and Hazen team up to make the tackle, gain of about 4. Second down and 6 coming for Cal at that point.
You know, that kind of a pass is like Efton Reed inside the little circle under the basket. That's a high percentage shot right there.
Ott made the catch out of the backfield over there on the flank. Here's Endries, the tight end, in motion to the right. Now wide out in motion to the right. Off play action. Mendoza zips the ball downfield. Pass caught by Hunter at the 40-yard line of the Bears. He'll spin his way forward and upfield to the 43-44-yard line. A first down. Jackson Mole, after a gain of 16, makes the tackle. They'll spot the ball at the Cal 45. And here come the Bears with quick tempo. Play action. This time Mendoza looks left, looks long. He wants Brady incomplete, but a flag flies on Zamari Stevenson, I think, who was the defender, running stride for stride with Brady, the junior transfer from New Mexico State. And we'll see if it's going to be pass interference here on Wake Forest.
Pass interference. Defense, number 17, 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Well, Wake Forest against Stanford, 10 flags for 90 yards. That is uncharacteristic of Dave Clawson teams, but a 15-yarder already here tonight.
The thing that amazes me about the play is that the ball hit on our side of the white boundary marker. Who's going to catch that?
Yeah, not catchable. I hear you. All right, well, they step off to the Wake 40. First down for Cal at that point. Opening drive of the game. Wake Forest defensively with a 4-man front. Shifting to its left. Mendoza looks middle, zips the ball downfield past the 30 into the Deacon 28-yard line. That is caught by Tron Grizel from Park City, Utah. He gets 11, his 19th catch. Branson Combs brings him down at the Wake Forest 29-yard line.
All right, everything else has been pretty easy, but that was a bullet over the middle into traffic. That was a good throw.
Clock running here, first quarter, first possession, 13:45 to go, and a 0-0 game. Mendoza hands the ball left side of the line, and not much there. The Deacons stack up the running back pretty much at the point of the handoff. That is Ott again from Chino, California. Averages 2.6 yards a carry, but he's been banged up so much. Again, he's missed 3 games coming into tonight. Wayman and Patterson team up to stop him. Actually, a little behind the line of scrimmage there. Second down and 10+, just inside the Wake 30 for the Cal Bears here on their third visit east from the state of California. Mendoza, play action, goes left, and it will be nearly intercepted at the 23-yard line. Devon Patterson right there in the passing lane. That would have been about 75 yards and a touchdown had he caught it.
And the ball went over his helmet, through his hands. I think he touched it with both hands. Remember that one later on in the game. We talk about turnovers being so important. That should have been an interception.
Well, third down, 10 and a little bit for Cal at the Wake 29. Bears, not a great third down team, converting about 35%. Snap to Mendoza. Looks middle in trouble. Now works out of a would-be tackler and works his way downfield past the 25 to the 20 and down to the 17 for a first down. The Deacons had him dead to rights, but somehow Mendoza, and he's a big kid, gets out of trouble and gains on the play 13 yards for a first down.
And then Dylan Hazen took an inside angle on the tackle, or he could have stopped him short of that line, and he just ran outside around it.
I really had anticipated Mendoza was going down, but a first down for Cal at the Wake 16-yard line. Bears in the red zone. Mendoza from the right hash mark. Play action, drops, waits, being pursued, throws the ball away to the right side into the Wake student section. Wow. Terrific play by Mendoza. Felt pressure from the backside. Justin Cody was coming hard, and he just zinged it. I mean, really, into about row 4.
Yeah, just a good thing that a Wake player didn't push one of their receivers, as it would have been pass interference, right?
Oh. Well, as it stands, the Bears live for another down.
Did have good carry on that ball, though, didn't he?
Wow. Second down and 10 at the Wake 16. Snap to Mendoza. Wants to throw. Plants the foot and fires. Pass going to be caught at the Wake 5-yard line. That is a first down. And reeled in this time by Tobias Merriweather, the Notre Dame transfer. And he gets 10, and now it's first and goal to go for Cal with 12:05, and the clock runs at the Wake 6-yard line. Ball stays at the right hash mark. 2 Bears wide to the right, 1 to the left. Going to be a give to the middle, and Ott will bang it for a yard to the 5-yard line. That is it. Stacked up in the middle by B.J. Williams and Evan Slocum. Going to be second and goal to go Cal at the Wake Forest 5-yard line. Cal down below, heading from our right to left toward the north end zone, away from Deacon Hill. 10th play of the drive, and coming into this game, California had scored a touchdown on its opening possession in the last 3 games, trying to make it 4 straight here tonight. Second down, goal to go. Motion to the left, here's Mendoza. Going to hand the ball off. Ott trying to run for some yards, and he'll stretch forward and down to the Deacon 3 or so. Brought down by Combs and Patterson. It'll be third and goal to go. They're going to spot the ball at the 4, where the Bears have it, and this drive continues.
They'd have to anticipate they go to the air here, because the defense has done a pretty good job against Cal trying to run the ball so far. Maybe a play action.
Bears converted their only third down chance of this drive. They've got 3 receivers wide to the right and 1 all by himself to the left side. That's Hunter. Third down, goal to go from the 4. Motion to the left, that empties the backfield. Mendoza throws a little short dump pass to the tight end, Endries, who makes the catch, and pow, he's hammered at the 1. Looked like he was going to take it in, and he is really hit hard by Porter and Slocum, and very slow to give up. And Endries is raising his hand, and he's not going to be able to leave under his own power.
No, he's very groggy, and now he's down. He really got popped.
He was hammered at the 1-yard line. It looked like he was going to waltz into the end zone for the touchdown, and then the Deacons lowered the boom on it. And he is down on the turf, down to our left. That was a heavy hit. Endries, we've talked about him, 34 catches coming into the game, the leading receiver for the Bears with 421 yards and a couple of touchdowns. He is now up and walking slowly to the Bears sidelines. And if he cannot return, that would be a huge blow to this California offense.
Well, and Justin Wilcox, the Cal coach, immediately went over to the officials and said, aren't you guys going to take a look at that? You know, was there any kind of targeting in there? What did you see? But and then he went over to his player.
Ball is just outside the 1 yard line, 4th and goal to go. Cal on the road here they're going to keep the offense out there.
You know, watching the replay, it looked like a shoulder that Hazen got him with. He led with the shoulder, and the helmet was on the right side.
It looked like he hit him around the waist, maybe in the ribs, something like that. All right, ball is equidistant between the hash marks at the 1 yard line. Here's Mendoza quickly up the center, has the snap, a little option pitch near side to Ott. Ott will walk into the end zone, but a flag is down on the left edge. This is probably going to be a hold on California.
Yeah, not even close. And he had the speed to get around the corner, but there was...
Offense, number 86, 10-yard penalty. Repeat 4th down.
Yeah, obvious holding.
That's one of the other tight ends, Jeffrey Johnson. That will force a field goal try now for Cal.
And so you wonder what the difference of having your best tight end in the game at that point in time made.
And Cal has used throughout the season a couple of kickers, although the freshman Derek Morris was 5 for 5 a couple of weeks ago against Oregon State before the open date. He's only missed one all season long. This will be just straight on kick for Morris from 30 yards out. Make that 29. Now they inch a little bit forward. Let's make it a 29-yard field goal attempt here with 10:07 to go in the first quarter after the opening drive of the game. David Bird, a sophomore, will snap at the punter. Lachlan Wilson will hold. Snap and spot are good. Boot on the way. Line drive is through the uprights and good. So Cal, on its opening possession, will settle for the field goal after the holding call. And we will take the timeout and get a word from your local stations by telling you the score here in Winston-Salem. Cal 3, Wake Forest coming to bat.
Roger Marion Automotive provides the best car care service in the area with 2 shops in Clemens, 1 near West Forsyth High School. This family-run business provides the best expertise for your car at the lowest possible prices. From Roger to Coleman to Ben to Kristen, the entire family cheers for Wake Forest. Kristen even was an original Deacon ball girl. So keep your car running safely and save some money along the way. Call Roger and Coleman at 778-1518 or Lenny and Bob at 766-2636. And that's another dinger.
Since 1909, Norman Stockton has been dressing Demon Deacon fans for every occasion. From custom-made suits and sport coats to dress shirts and golf shirts, Norman Stockton has you covered. Looking for new Wake Forest gear? You'll find a tremendous selection of Demon Deacon golf shirts, quarter zips, vests, jackets, belts, and more, all perfect for game day and every day. Conveniently located in Renolda Village, adjacent to campus, visit Norman Stockton today and trust the experts that have been serving the Triad's best-dressed men for over a century.
First drive of the game results in points for Cal. The Bears keep it right at 5 minutes. They go 74 yards in 12 plays, but get the ball to the 1 and have to settle for a field goal after a touchdown was wiped off the board. A holding call on Cal, and Morris drilled it for the points. But Larry, we saw Mendoza, big, strong arm, and you can tell Cal's got some athletes. Mendoza, one of those, got a big rifle up there on the right side, and we'll see them move the ball, looks like.
The biggest change for him is that he's gotten away from the turnovers. He's protecting the ball more, taking less fumbles away. He used to be pretty careless with that, and then he was willing to take chances, and the Cal team worked on that. On the Wake Forest side, that ball that went through Devon Patterson's hands was a little bit of a killer, because not only would it have been an interception, as you said, there was nothing but 75 yards worth of pay dirt in front of him.
So we'll see if Jack Endries, the valuable tight end, is able to come back into the game for Cal. Here's a reminder that wherever you go, whatever you do, with the power and technology of a Ford F-150 on your team, it's game on. See your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Wake Forest Athletics. Well, Cal will kick it away. Ryan Coe is a redshirt senior, one of the other field goal kickers. He's made 14 attempts on the year and converted 7. And Damon Claiborne is back for Wake, the deepest of 2 safeties.
Endries, by the way, just came out of the tent on the other side and was moving slowly down the sideline to get to where the offense was sitting, moving pretty gingerly.
Did he have a helmet?
He did have a helmet, yes.
That's usually one of the signs. If they don't want you back in, they hide your helmet from you.
He took it off now, but that doesn't mean anything.
But he's got it. All right. Yeah. All right. Cole will kick into a slight breeze here. We'll see if that affects his kicks at all. And again, Damon Claiborne with a little wiggle back here, standing at the Deacon 2-yard line. Here's the kick high, tumbler, not very deep. And Claiborne up the left hash from the 5 to the 10, out over the 15 to the 18, 19. The ball is lost, scooped up by Cal and taken into the end zone for a touchdown. Cal scoops and scores.
With a fumble recovery by the kicking team, return for a touchdown.
There are 2 number 4s on the Cal roster, and that's why I hate where college football is. We don't know which number 4 it is. One's a running back, one's a defensive back, so it could be either one of the 2, and it doesn't really matter because number 4 took it into the north end zone for a touchdown.
Because number 1 let the ball get away from him, and looking at the replay, it looks like he was not down. Let's see if anybody's going to take a look at it.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Previous play is under further review.
All right, they're going to take a look at it. It was Miles Williams, defensive back, redshirt senior from Texas, and they will take a look at this close shave replay review, which, as always, is brought to you by Barbasol. Choose Barbasol shaving cream for a thick lather and close, comfortable shave. Barbasol, the American original for over 100 years. Better buy Barbasol. Josh, what was it? Out? Josh Nixon says out, fumble, touchdown. Well, you know, Larry, what's new with Cal? I mean, 18 takeaways. That's tied for 6th in the country. And it's just a takeaway machine.
Yeah, and just tackling the football from the get-go. To your first point, yes, the wind did affect the kick.
It did.
Knocked the kick down
it really did.
Considerably, so it looked like there was going to be a good opportunity for a run back by Damon Claiborne, but as he was going down, the ball was stripped out of his hands, apparently.
And again, this play, which was called a scoop and score touchdown for Williams, is officially under review. Tonight's referee is Gary Patterson, and he is way down to our right. We're getting another look
under the hood, so to speak.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
So the touchdown stands, and that has Cal on top here in Winston-Salem, 9-0.
Well, Claiborne kept trying to keep the feet going, and then he got wrestled, and you just can't tell exactly if his backside has touched the ground when the ball does come tumbling out.
About a 16-yard fumble return for a touchdown. And for Cal, out is Morris for the extra point try on the way, and it is good. So the Deeks stunned on that fumble recovery. Larry, it's 10-0.
And Dave Clausen talked in the pregame about somebody coming out and hitting quick and hitting somebody else and punching him in the gut right away. And that's exactly what Cal has done to Wake Forest, jumping out with a field goal. And then the turnover, return for the touchdown after Wake had missed an opportunity going the other way with an interception on a ball that should have been caught. Not a good start for the Deeks.
Hunter Barth, backup linebacker, redshirt junior from Chandler, Arizona, stripped that ball away from Damon Claiborne, and then Williams was there to take it in from 16 yards out. And with that turnover, California is now plus 14 on the season.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, and a 10-0 start on the road here in Winston-Salem. And now we got to reboot another kickoff, just like we did about a minute and a half ago.
And 7 points ago.
Yeah, 10-0 Cal, 9:54 to go here in the first quarter in Winston-Salem.
Well, and you know how Dave Clausen feels about turnovers, so how many times will anybody get the chance to return a ball the rest of the night?
Well, Claiborne is the deep safety again. And here is the kick, hit much better this time into that win. And the knuckler sails to the end zone for the touchback. So out comes Hank Bachmeier and company. And the Digs have spotted Cal 10 points here. And Cal is a team that, coming into the game, averaging right at 26.5 points a game already with 10 in the first few minutes.
Well, one of the other points we emphasized in the pregame was confidence. Guess who's got it right now?
Well, Wake comes to the line, left hash mark, 1st and 10 at the Demon Deacon 25-yard line. 2 Deacons wide to the right, that's the field. 1 to the boundary left along with a tight end. The back is Claiborne, left in the formation. Bachmeier in the gun, opens to his left and gives to the middle. Claiborne bounces through the 25-30. Outside 35 up to the 38-yard line. Gain of about 13 yards for Claiborne. Noel Williams, the corner, he with 6 interceptions, is here to make the tackle.
Well, and Damon Claiborne is an emotional player, and you can bet that he's got some inspiration cooped up inside of him right now.
Had 127 yards a couple of weeks ago at Stanford in the Deacon win. 1st and 10, Wake Forest at its own 37. Ball stays at the left hash mark. Claiborne on the right side of Bachmeier this time. Gets the handoff and goes pretty much to the same side over that left guard, left tackle spot. Bangs the ball forward past the 40 to the 41-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 coming up. Clock running, 9:10 to go first quarter, but already 10-0 Cal here in Winston-Salem. First ever meeting between these two, and it is an ACC game. 2nd down, 7 yards to go from the left hash mark. Here's a give right side. Claiborne, he'll dance past the 41 to the 42, 43-yard line, taken down to the artificial turf here between the hash marks by the end Xavier Carlton, Utah transfer, originally from Modesto, California. Gain of a couple, and now Wake faced with 3rd down and 5 at the Demon Deacon 43. Snap to Bachmeier, looks middle, being chased, in trouble, and will go down with a sack back here at the 34-yard line. 23rd sack by this Cal defense on the year. David Reese is there for the Bears with his 2nd sack of the season, and now the Deacs will punt the ball and give it away.
Well, and that gives some credit to the defensive backs of Cal on that play. It just took too long for everything to develop, and they held their coverage very well, and Bachmeier couldn't find anybody open.
8-yard loss for Hank Bachmeier, who was sacked 4 times by the Cardinal 2 weeks ago, already once here tonight. Ivan Mora will punt it. Mikey Matthews back for Cal at his 20. Here's the snap, punt out of there, wobbly spiral. Matthews drifts up, makes the fair catch for California at the Bear 24-yard line. We'll take a timeout, and we do so by giving you the score here in the first quarter with 7:49 to go. Cal 10, Wake Forest nothing.
Whether it's a big-time win or you're making a comeback, a Legacy Federal Credit Union is on your team. Need a car loan or want to switch to a free checking account? How about consolidating your student loans or starting that business you always wanted? At a Legacy, we help our members pursue their goals and achieve financial wins. Member-owned and focused, we're proud to offer personal guidance that helps you keep a healthy perspective on your finances through good times, tough times, and even game time. Learn more today at alegacy.org.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, score the confidence you need to start your journey with the power and exceptional capability of a new Ford F-150. With available smart tech like Pro Power on board, it's game on when F-150 is part of your team. For great offers and to learn more about a new Ford F-150, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today. Always consult the owner's manual for important operating instructions.
Jeff Marson checking in from the Learfield studios in the first quarter between Wake Forest and California with a scoreboard update. It is basketball season. We got a couple of Tobacco Road teams in action. Duke came away with a win today, 100-58 over Army at Cameron Indoor Stadium. Number 9 North Carolina having some trouble at Fog Allen Fieldhouse against the number 1 Kansas Jayhawks. 57-47, Kansas leads 16:51 to go in the second half. Just a reminder, Wake Forest at the Greensboro Coliseum at 1 o'clock against Michigan on Sunday. Stan?
Join Jeff Marson, who you just heard, with us in football tonight. Jeff will be with us on Sunday, as he always is in basketball, the Dinger as well. 7:49 to go first quarter, 10-0 Cal, as we go downstairs, check in with Dave Gore. Dave?
All right, cool thing I noticed while Josh Nixon and I were doing laps before the game, we walked by referee Gary Patterson. It's like, are you growing a beard, Gary? And then he called one of his other crew members over, also beard and mustache. About a week ago, right before November 1st, they were given the okay to participate in No Shave November. So they're collecting money. A bunch of it's all going to go back to the ACC at the end, and nice little fundraising ploy by our friends in Stripes.
That's a good deal. We didn't get the memo. I'd like to participate in No Shave November.
Every day.
How many Novembers for me do I get?
The field, you can feel the tilt right now in favor of Cal. 10-point lead, and the ball after a sack of Hank Bachmeier and a punt by the Deeks. Drive starts at the 25-yard line down to our right. Otts, the running back, play fake to him. Mendoza wants to throw, steps up and fires downfield. Pass caught on the run by Hunter at the 35-40, 45 near the 50-yard line, and knocked out of bounds at the Cal 49. 25-yard pickup. Devon Patterson has to make the tackle way downfield.
Well, they've had a history of quarterbacks at Cal that can throw the ball, and it looks like Mendoza is cut from that cloth.
He's 6 of 8 already tonight for 69 yards. Going to give the ball off this time, and not a whole lot there. The Bears bang the ball forward to the 50. That's about it. Kevin Pointer is there to make the tackle on Jaden Ott, 6-footer in his third season at Cal. Second down and long, ball right at the 50-yard line. 10-0 California, 7 minutes to go here first quarter. Bears with the lead and the ball in white down to our right, working from our right to left. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Give to the right side. Ott stutter steps, then turns on the jets to the corner over that right side and runs past the 50 and into Demon Deacon territory as he works his way past the 49 to the 48 and out of bounds. Gain for a couple. Ran a long, long way to get those 2 yards. And now it's 3rd down and 8. 1 for 2 on 3rd down tonight.
Feels like a big play already. This feels like an important drive for Wake Forest to stay in this thing.
3 Bears wide to the left and 1 to the right. I'm trying to find number 87 out there, endries. We'll see if he... I don't think he is out there. Snap to Mendoza, looks middle, fires downfield, intercepted by Wake Forest at the 40. Nick Anderson, 45 to the 50, into the Bears territory, 45-40, down to the 35-30, and tackle at that point. A pick and a near 6 for Nick Anderson. That would be his 7th career interception, and the Deacons back in business. And Larry, it was a huge play.
It was a huge play, and it was a great close by Anderson, who saw the play developing. It looked like Mendoza kept his eyes on one receiver for a long time there. Anderson saw it from that free safety position and came in and jumped the route perfectly, reached up, made the catch, and then made a nice run afterwards to move the ball up to give Wake very good field position.
That's only the 4th interception thrown by Mendoza. The 3 prior to that, tied for 4th in the country for fewest on the year. And now the Deeks at the 30-yard line after the 30-yard return have it 1st down and 10. Morin wide to the left now as he works that way in motion. And Bachmeier has the snap, off play action, looks middle and deep, throws the ball downfield, caught at the 10 on a slide by Morin. A little bit upset with himself that he could not keep his feet and take that one into the end zone.
Well, he had to go down pretty low, but, he's always open. So he was down there and made a really nice catch on the ball.
19-yard pickup for Wake at the 10. Looks like where they have the change. Wake can get a 1st down just shy of the goal line. Ball is nearer the right hash than the left. Claiborne's the back. He will get the ball and work his way to the left side of the line. Now dancing past the 8 to the 7-yard line, where he is stopped across the way by Miles Williams, who picked up that fumble of Devon Claiborne's on a kick return and took it in for a 16-yard touchdown. Gain of 4 there. Donovan Green in the Wake Forest lineup. Great to see Donovan back in there. He is wide to the right. Morin in motion to the left on 2nd down and about 5. Here's a little pitch left side taken by Claiborne as he dances his way past the 5 to the 4 to the 3 and dives to the 2-yard line. Nearly took that one in, was held shy of the goal line over there by Noel Williams. It's going to be 3rd and inches, looks like, at just outside the 1-yard line.
Well, he has got really quick feet. Nice job getting it outside.
10-0 Cal, 5 minutes. The clock rolls. We're in the first quarter. Wake now threatening. The ball's between the 2-yard line and the 1-yard line over there on the left hash mark. Wake Forest huddles, breaks the huddle, and comes to the line of scrimmage with Claiborne to the right side of Bachmeier in the gun. At the 1.5, here's the give to Claiborne. He will get stood up as he gets the handoff and see if the pile can perhaps push toward the goal line and into the end zone. They're going to blow the whistles and stop forward progress inside the 1, but at that point, it's a first down for Wake. So a new set of downs inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, Claiborne got stopped, and he just got his back turned in, and then Hank Bachmeier came in and did some pushing, and that got the ball down inside the 1. Wake's got a great opportunity.
Way down to our right. The nose of the ball just shy of the goal line and nearer the left hash as Wake down below working from our left to right toward Deacon Hill here. Wake will send 3 receivers wide to the left. Now a shift. And one of those receivers, the tight end, looks like Height, comes to the right side. Now motion to the right. Handoff in the middle. Touchdown. Wake Forest. Come on, Claiborne. Right behind center, Luke Pettibone nudges his way into the end zone for a much-needed Wake Forest touchdown with 3:49 to go here in the first quarter.
We talked earlier about guys that have a nose for the football and being in the right place at the right time. Nick Anderson just made a great play there to turn this whole game around for Wake Forest, because if Mendoza takes the Cal team down the field and somehow got the ball into the end zone again, you're down 17-0 in the first quarter. It's a bleak evening. But instead, Anderson comes up with a great play and a great run afterwards to get good field position and give Wake the opportunity.
Dennis is out to attempt the point after. Cobb will snap it. Moore at a hold. Snap and spot true. The kick on the way. And it is good. We'll take the timeout by giving your stations a chance to sell you some soap. And we'll talk all about it when we come back. 3:49 to go here in the first quarter with the score. Cal 10, Wake Forest 7.
At Greenway Village Dental, we treat every patient like family. We're not just interested in your teeth and gums, we are genuinely interested in your overall health and happiness. And we work hard to provide a wow experience at every visit. Proud partners of your Demon Deacons and conveniently located in Clemens, visit Dr. Holland at Greenway Village Dental today. Whatever your smile needs, we are sure to have a quality solution. We can't wait to get to know you and see you smile.
'Tis the season for family and friends. 'Tis the season for gifting. And 'tis the season for making holiday dreams come true. 'Tis the season for using the old-timey contraction 'tis. And 'tis the time of year for holiday scratch-offs. With over $85 million in total prizes, 'tis the best gift of all.
'Tis the season to gift endless joy with holiday scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning range from 1 in 3.06 to 9.95. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
Now, Wake Forest gets a much-needed Riddle Tractor touchdown. 1-yard run from DeMond Claiborne. Riddle Tractor equipping those who get the job done, and that makes the truest scoring summary look like this. Only 30 yards, 5 plays after the Nick Anderson interception and return to the opponent's 30. And the extra point as Wake now trailing here 10-7. I might have said 10-3 before the break. 10-7. Is the score, Larry, and wow, what a change of events there. As we go downstairs to Dave. Go on, Dave.
Yeah, Stan, it's been kind of fun for me on the road. Occasionally we'll run into one of Dave Clausen's college classmates from Williams, or 3 guys here who are his high school classmates, and you know me, right? I go over, it's like, all right, I need some stories, and one of them looked at me and goes, be happy to give you some, but there are none. So just as you might expect, Dave Clausen, right by the letter.
Yeah, probably right.
He's probably like Mr. Cotton was in high school.
Oh, wow, did Wake Forest need that? Defense steps up, offense punches it in. And now 10-7. Cal's lead is only 3.
Defense up front has been doing a great job. They've been getting pressure on Mendoza. He scored it out one time for a play that really, really hurt. But the defensive line has been doing a terrific job to this point. Now, one more stop, and it's another nice night.
Caleb Carson down below will kick it off left to right. Noel Williams, the deep Bears safety, standing at the goal line. And the wind continues to come from Wake's back right now here in the first quarter with 3:49 left and a 10-7 score. Bears got field goal on their opening possession, then picked up a fumble, took it in from 16 yards, but Wake with the interception turned that into the touchdown. Kick goes through the end zone from Carlson and touchback. So the Bears will have it their 25-yard line. So we'll see the confidence of Mendoza, who's kind of rattled with that pick, only the 4th thrown all year.
Well, he's got a world of talent, no question about that. He's got the size, no question about that. He comes from a school that produces quarterbacks, no question about that. But you're right. How's his confidence going to fare after being on that good emotional high that he's been the last few weeks, giving up that pick that turned the whole game around?
He is 6-9 for 69 yards and the 1 interception. Jaivian Thomas is in the game at running back on this drive. 2 Bears right, 2 Bears left. There's the snap, play action, pass comes wide left, and really well-thrown ball out on the left flank to Kyan Graves, the Ohio State transfer, 6-foot sophomore. That was an NFL throw right there. Gain of 6 and 2nd down, 4 coming.
Yeah, by the way, Endries was that man in motion on that play, 87, so he's back.
The big tight end. Such a weapon, leading receiver on this Bear team. 2nd down and 4, California at its own 31, leading here 10-7 in the first quarter. Play action left, bootleg right. Mendoza, big kid, will throw on the run. Pass downfield, going to be reeled in on the run by Graves. He will cross the 40 and now the 45 to the 47. A gain of 16 brought down by Patterson. 1st down, California.
Nice play, little rollout. Had a man to dump to also.
Bears at the right hash, right up over the ball. Play action. Mendoza wants to throw. Fakes left, now runs to the right, and is sacked back here at the 43-yard line. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage by Lovichin and Kendron Wayman.
Well, this time they got to him. They'd been tearing up the offensive line of Cal pretty good, just hadn't quite got there. And this time 2 of them did.
There's the sack to give back. Food Line Feeds just donated another 1,000 meals to feed our neighbors in need right here in Winston. Keep cheering on the quarterback sacks to help us give back. -3 on that sack. 2nd down and 13 to go for Cal. Snap back to Mendoza in the gun. Wanted to throw it, now throws it short. Wanted to go longer than that. Throws to the back out of the backfield, Thomas. And he will cross the 45 to about the 47. Got about 3. Aiden Hall is there to make the tackle for Wake and bring on 3rd down and 10 for the Bears at that point.
Good contact by Aiden Hall on that play. He rode him down to the ground hard.
Clock runs, 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 10-7 Cal. 3rd down 10 for the Bears at their own 47-yard line, right hash mark. 4 receiver package, 2 each way. Rake rushing 5. Snap to Mendoza. Zips the ball downfield. Dropped at the 40. Would have been a 1st down. That was Endries, the tight end. Pressure from Jasheen Davis, and you would think Cal would punt here, and it will.
And again, after leaving the game for a short time, being roughed up, that ball was right on a little bit in front of him. Still a catchable ball. You expect to see that play made.
Lachlan Wilson in to punt. Redshirt senior through 21 games. His average a little over 45 yards. That's a Cal record right now. Snap and the running boot. A line drive. Morin back for Wake. He will let it hit at the 5, and it will be, not down at the 1. The Bears are right there, but couldn't quite get it down. The ball caroms into the end zone for the touchback. And the ball is going to be brought out at that point, and that's a big break.
Boy, it looked like they had a chance to scoop it back into the field of play, and he just whiffed on it a little bit. Went to swing the arm at it and couldn't come up with enough contact to knock it back into the regular field.
So Wake will get to start at the 20 instead of the 1-yard line. Ball over there at the left hash mark. Claiborne's the back, Bachmeier the quarterback. In a 10-3 game here, 1:35 to go in the first quarter from Winston-Salem. Cal with a 4-man front. Here's Bachmeier, opens up to the left, hands the ball to Claiborne, starts middle, then darts left out over the 20, out of the 24-25 yard line. Tackle made by Ula Ave, sophomore linebacker out of South Jordan, Utah. It's 5, 2nd and 5 coming.
Good hole there.
Ball stays left side at the hash mark. Wake's got Morin left, but not very wide. And 2 receivers right and not very wide of the tackle. Russell on that right side is the tackle right now. Bachmeier in the gun on 2nd down and 5. Takes a while, has the snap, looks middle, lets the ball go, incomplete, broken up at the 30-yard line. Great play by Williams, the corner. It's that hand over there to knock it away and bring on 3rd down.
It took too long to develop. Morin was there, and Bachmeier was still going backwards. And by the time he got the ball loose, the defender was in place.
Possession down for Wake, 3rd down and 5. 58 seconds left here, first quarter. 10-3 Cal. Wake's got the ball. And motion to the left by Alexander. Now back to the right. Snap to Bachmeier, being pursued, in trouble. Avoids one tackler but not another. Sacked for the 2nd time here tonight. Way back here at the 19-yard line. Xavier Carlton, the Utah transfer, with the sack, and Wake will have to punt it out of there.
You know, the other thing that I notice is that as you're running off the list of these transfers, they're not coming from D3 schools. They're coming from Utah and Ohio State and, big-time football programs, Notre Dame. These aren't run-of-the-mill players.
It's 4th down and 11 after the sack, so Mora will punt. Mikey Matthews back here at the 40-yard line of Cal, so the Bears going to have great field position after the kick, you would think. Snap is good, and the boot out of there. High kick, wobbly spiral, won't turn over. Matthews asks for and makes the fair catch at the Cal 40-yard line, where the Bears come out with good field position and a 10-7 lead, 41-yard punt, and no return.
Bachmeier, by the way, Stan, had his helmet knocked off at the end of that last play as he was taken down to the ground and made contact. So let's see how he's feeling as we progress along here.
Bear offense comes out. Cal right now with 109 yards of offense to Wake's 39. Bears do have a fumble return for a touchdown. It's 10-7 Cal with the lead and the ball at the Bear 41. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left, off play action. Mendoza drifts to the right, throws to the right on a deep out. That's going to be incomplete at the Wake 45-yard line. Brady, the intended target. Tasheen Davis got in the face of Mendoza, and Stevenson had the coverage in the Wake Forest secondary. So 2nd down and 10, clock at 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Pretty tough throw there, too, to make.
Ball stays at the left hash mark. Mendoza sends 2 Bears wide right, and that's toward his own bench. 1 to the left. There's the snap and give right side. Ott in space, 45-50, pretty good speed, 45-40, and runs out of real estate across the way with 11 ticks left here in the first quarter. Run out of bounds over there by Stevenson. But a 19-yard run for Jaden Ott and a first down for Cal.
Yeah, Wake Forest couldn't hold the edge there.
Quick snap, play action. Mendoza on the run, throws downfield. Pass going to be caught at the Wake 25-yard line, and now tumbling down to the 23 with the football is Merriweather. Slocum and Stevenson have to bring him down after a gain of 16, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Cal on the march after 15 minutes and a 10-7 lead. We take the timeout with a score again. Cal 10, Wake Forest 7.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes, but one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking, because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit Truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Football season is here, and the fall months are approaching, but it's still warm. That means pests like ants, roaches, and mosquitoes are still out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Stark Exterminators to keep your home, business, and tailgate pest-free. The professionals at Stark understand that it is not just any property, it is your home or business, and they will inspect, identify, and then treat with a solution that is customized for you. Schedule your free pest inspection today. Call 855-STARK now or visit StarkExterminators.com.
Into the first quarter between Wake Forest and Cal, 10-7 Golden Bears lead. As we take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, 3 other games happening in college football tonight, headlined by Iowa and UCLA. That game kicks off from the Rose Bowl at 9 o'clock here in just 15 minutes. Also at 9, Memphis and Rice will play at Liberty Stadium. Later on at 10:30, San Diego State and New Mexico from Snapdragon Stadium, home of the Aztecs. But it's now time to send it back to Legacy Stadium with Stan and Larry, guys.
Okay, Jeff, thank you. Through 15 minutes, Cal outgained Wake 144-39. The Bears still have the ball. 10-7 California after 15 minutes. The Bears got out to a 10-0 lead after a field goal and a fumble return for a touchdown. Then Wake turned an interception into gold after Nick Anderson picked off his second pass of the season and ran it back 30 yards to the 30 of Cal. Diggs 5 plays later in the end zone. DeMond Claiborne poked it in way down to our right, and that's where we are, 10-7. But Cal again on the march here to start the second quarter.
What sounds weirder to you? Iowa at UCLA in the Rose Bowl in the Big Ten Conference, or Cal at Wake Forest in the ACC Conference?
Cal at Wake.
Okay. And it both just sound wrong.
It's different.
Odd.
It's
Odd.
different. Talked with Coach Clausen at practice. He said, he told the team, we really need to start well. And that hasn't happened. But it's a 3-point game right now, and I guarantee you Brad Lambert and the defensive staff right now trying to dial something up to bow their backs again like they did early when Cal got the ball at the 1 and had to settle for 3. I mean, tough situation here, but still 3-point game, 10-7 Cal in front.
We'll watch for a lot of late players arriving at the piles to try to strip the football in this kind of a situation, and Wake trying to get another turnover. And like I said earlier, the line has been doing a pretty decent job, but when you look at the yardage comparisons, Wake is pretty lucky it's 10-7.
Yeah, 144-39 right now. Mendoza has thrown for 110. Bachmeier, 1 of 2 throwing for 19 tonight. Been sacked twice already here in the first 15 minutes. Down below to our right now, Cal will work from our left to right. Ball at the Demon Deacon 24-yard line. Mendoza getting loose, jumping up and down. We'll send 2 Bears to the boundary right and 1 to the field left. Motion to the left now by one of those 2 receivers on the right side. Snap and give to Ott, left side, running into trouble, giving ground. Now tackled way back here behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they give him progress, probably 25 or so for about a loss of 1. Combs and Hazen team up to make the play on Ott and get Cal off schedule now at 2nd and 11 after a tackle behind the line of 1 yard. So 2nd and 11 for Cal at the Wake 25-yard line. 1 back this time. It's Ott to the left of the quarterback, Mendoza in the shotgun. Motion again by the Bears to the right. Pass that way. Pass going to be caught on the flank by Matthews, the kick returner. He'll slip out of it. Would-be tackler at the 22 and get to the 20 and then nudge the ball down to the 19 where he is finally taken out of bounds. So a gain of 6 after all of that. And it's going to be about 3rd and 5.
Well, the only way Cal's been able to move the ball on the ground is getting out outside to the wide side, you would think, but you've got to anticipate the throw, and he goes empty backfield.
Yeah, 3rd down and 5. Bears have 3 out wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Ball is at the Wake Forest 19-yard line. Mendoza marking out the signals, has the snap, looks downfield on a slant pass caught at the Wake 11. That'll be a 1st down, big-time catch by Matthews, tackle by Anderson and Slocum, but a gain of 8 and a 1st down for Cal.
Nothing special about it. Just a quick throw on a slant.
Cal quickly to the line, quick snap, fake left, throw right side, caught, touchdown, California. That's Matthews in the end zone way down to our right. Bears came with tempo, and a quick release by Mendoza to Matthews, and Cal's in the end zone again, and it's now a 16-7 lead.
He does have a quick release, and they're also running quick routes. That's just a real quick pattern to get just past the goal line, and Mendoza rolls out a little bit and then snaps a throw. Pretty easy play.
Morris out to attempt the PAT and try to give the Bears a 17-7 lead on the road here in Winston-Salem after the long trip from Berkeley, California. The boot is on the way, and it is good. We got a timeout and a word from your local stations now by telling you the score in Winston-Salem. California 17, Wake Forest 7.
Hey everyone, this is Tate Carney, running back with the Wake Forest football team. In a football game, you have to assess the situation, call the right play, and then execute. That same strategy applies to your home's heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems. Just like in a game, the Sutton Brothers expert technicians will assess your situation, determine the correct game plan, and then fix the problem. So remember that when you need help, Sutton Brothers is there to diagnose, game plan, and fix your issues for the win.
When you switch and save with Progressive, you could use that money towards golf lessons to become a scratch golfer. Progressive cannot guarantee that you will ever become a scratch golfer. Scratch golfers are really, really good. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average, and sure, you could put that money towards lessons, but if you can't hit the broadside of a barn and think you're going to become a scratch golfer, you're delusional. Sorry, just telling it like it is. Savings? Maybe. Scratch golfer? Don't hold your breath. Switch and see if you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and Affiliates, not available in all states. It's universally accepted that golf is hard. Progressive cannot guarantee improved performance on the course.
Back in Winston-Salem, California, trying to spoil the party here, 17-7 lead. But early in the second quarter, clock at 13:26 left to play in the half. But California just tack on another touchdown after the 11-yard pass from Mendoza to Matthews. Mendoza now with his 11th touchdown pass on the season. The Bears go 59 yards in 7 plays. Took right at a couple of minutes to do it. And now it is 17-7. Tonight's game on the radio brought to you in part by a Legacy Federal Credit Union, the exclusive banking partner of Wake Forest football. Get back in action on Sunday, Wake basketball at the Coliseum in Greensboro. 12:30 airtime, Wake Forest and little team from the Midwest, champions of the West at times, the Michigan Wolverines.
Should be a great basketball game. Michigan with a new coach.
And a good team.
Brought in a bunch of transfers.
Deacs are really going to have to play better. Wake's found a way to win its first couple of games. Hasn't shot the ball very well. Yeah, defense has been really good. But Michigan's got a couple of 7-footers and a really good team.
Yeah, Wake plays hard. They just need to shoot a little bit better, and they've all been shooters in the past. So, again, you anticipate it will come because they're due, and you know that they will hit stride. They've done it before.
We're on the air Sunday, 12:30 Eastern Time tip. The Deacs and the Wolverines at 1. Cole will kick, and Claiborne deep for Wake Forest. Now the Bears kick with that wind at their back. We'll see where Coe wants to deposit this one as he kicks from the right hash mark. Right-footed kicker sends the ball tumbling into the sky, and it falls well into the end zone about 9 yards deep. And the Wake Forest offense will come out there at the 25-yard line. Hank Bachmeier's been sacked twice. Hank on the night only thrown 2 balls. He's 1 of 2 for 19 yards, and that's it.
Tried to throw 4 and only could get 2 of them off. So Wake Forest is going to have to figure out a way to give him a little bit more time and let him uncork the ball downfield.
Claiborne 8 rushes tonight, 34 yards and the 1-1-yard touchdown. He remains in the game to the right side of Bachmeier in the shotgun set down at the 25-yard line down to our right. Play action, Bachmeier to the near sideline. That ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage and knocked away incomplete. Ula Ave got a fingertip on the ball to knock it away and bring on second down.
And they were bringing a bunch to try to get pressure on Bachmeier.
In this Cal defense on the year, 24 sacks. Second down and 10 Wake. Ball stays at the left hash mark and at the Demon Deacon 25. 17-7 Cal here early in the second quarter. Wake Forest down to our right, working from right to left, away from Deacon Hill toward the north end zone. Bachmeier ready. Pettibone snaps it back to him in the gun. Short drop. Bachmeier looks downfield, throws downfield, incomplete. Had a receiver at the 45-yard line and just did overshoot his target. Deuce Alexander was there. Marcus Harris, the Idaho transfer. You don't see many Idaho Vandals around transferring away.
No, you don't, but as you watch Deuce Alexander try to pivot to catch that ball, tomorrow they'll tell you he should have.
And now, just like that for Wake, another possession down, 3rd down and 10. Snap to Bachmeier. Looks middle, throws short, pass caught by Claiborne, upended as he gets to the 28-29-yard line. Great tackle by Ula Ave, very athletic linebacker, got to the feet of Claiborne to just barely trip him up. Claiborne comes to the sideline, smacking his helmet. He knows he was just a toe or two from getting into the clear, and now it's 4th and 8, and Wake will again have to punt it out of there. Mora into kick. Matthews, who caught the touchdown a moment ago, is back at the Cal 30-yard line. And the Bears about to get the ball back, leading 17-7. Here's the punt. Spiral not that deep. Matthews asked for the fair catch. He roams forward a bit to the 35-yard line of Cal. 38-yard punt, no return, and now the Bears set up. They're a pretty good spot. The California 35.
Well, right now, the way that Mendoza is throwing the ball and the way that Cal is moving it, any spot on the field is a pretty good spot for the Bears.
Mendoza, 13 of 18, 135 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And he, again, out there, Mendoza jumping up and down, getting loose in the gun, but not a very deep shotgun. Thomas is the running back. Fake to him, and running with the ball is Mendoza over the right side, and he gets tripped up after he gets over the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Branson Combs, Wake's linebacker, and a transfer from Southern Illinois there to make the tackle. Gain of, let's give him a couple. 2nd down and 8 coming up.
When you're 6'5", you fall forward, you get a couple.
There you go. Clock runs at 12:05 left in the first half. 17-7. Cal with the lead in the ball. And again, 2nd down and 8. Shotgun set. Mendoza has it, wants to throw. Looks left, fires that way. Pass caught on the flank by Endries. And the big, tall tight end leans it over the 45 for a first down to the 46. Took Mole and Anderson together to get him down a gain of 9. Endries at 245 pounds.
Well, you said a little while ago something about a quick release, and he really does get back and get it out in a hurry.
He has got the fast trigger. First down play, handoff middle of the line this time, and Thomas, tough running, straight up the hash and over the 45 and up to the 47, where Lovichin is there to make the tackle. Gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Cal at its own 48-yard line. Wake will trot Pointer out there along that defensive front. As Cal gets ready to go. Cal breaks the huddle with 2 backs. The deep tailback is Thomas. 2 receivers left, one of those in motion now to the right, so 2 to the right side on this formation. Give left side a lot of room here for Thomas. Past the 50-yard line into Deacon territory at the 45 and 40. Still on his feet down to the 36 and popped out of bounds across the way by Tung and Anderson. But another big gain, 16 yards for Cal, and a set of downs, a new set of downs at the Demon Deacon 36.
Well, almost a slow mesh there. Just held the ball out, and he hit a quick hole on the left side, and then took it out to the corner.
Yeah, there was that running lane off of left tackle. Motion to the right, snapping the gun, running with the ball right side as Mendoza throws on the run downfield between the hash marks, is caught at the Wake 24-yard line by Jonathan Brady, the junior. Second catch for him of the night, gains a dozen. Zamari Stevenson makes the tackle. And now Cal right back up over the ball with a little quicker tempo this time. Play action, Mendoza throws down and out. Pass caught there on the boundary by Hunter. Chased out of bounds by Mole at the 19, gain of 4.
Ball from the middle of the field out almost to the lines on the outside edge. It's a big-time throw.
Let's give Cal 5 on that play. Knows the ball just past the Demon Deacon 19. Across the way on the left hash mark now. 17-7 Cal, leading and threatening. 10-11 to go here in the second quarter. Ball is in the red zone. Here's a give right side, and Thomas there to break a tackle on the right. Now he reverses field and runs his way to the left side and back to the 20-yard line where he's taken down by Dylan Hayes. So a lot of running to lose 1 yard.
Well, and that time they just sealed the edge. Jasheen Davis stayed home, sealed the edge, and forced him back to the middle of the field where he had some friends to help him out. Nice job.
Third down, about 6. Cal 2 out of 5 on third down tonight. Clock runs, 9:40 left first quarter. 17-7 California. And deep in Wake territory, but a third down and 6 here with 2 receivers right and left for Mendoza. Has the snap, looks, waits, fires, incomplete over the middle, and too tall for Hunter with Hazen on the coverage. Now it's 4th down and 6, and out comes the field goal team.
Good little bit of resistance right there. He took a little more time and made a bad throw, and the receiver just stopped running the route when he saw that there was danger over the middle.
So out comes Morris, who's made 6 straight over the last 2 games. He got the scoring started tonight with a 29-yarder. This will be a 38-yarder from the left hash mark, right-footed kicker. Snap good, spot is true, plenty of leg with the kick, and it is up and through for 3 more points for California. The clock down to 9:21 left in the second. We go to break by telling you the score. Cal 20, Wake Forest 7.
When you feel good, life is good. It's more joyful, meaningful, and fulfilling. And when you choose Atrium Health, you're choosing an unrivaled partner to help you be at your best, to get the most from every day. We're the region's most trusted healthcare partner because we treat people and not just problems. The best care for a more full life. Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, the official healthcare provider of Wake Forest University Athletics.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, score the confidence you need to start your journey with the power and exceptional capability of a new Ford F-150. With available smart tech like Pro Power on board, it's game on when F-150 is part of your team. For great offers and to learn more about a new Ford F-150, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today. Always consult the owner's manual for important operating instructions.
In Winston-Salem, it's all California right now, 20-7. The Bears, though, do settle for a field goal. Morris with a 38-yarder, 45-yard drive, 9 plays, and a little over 3 minutes. On the night, Mendoza now 16 of 22 for 161 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 pick, and Cal has now outgained Wake 213-41. Bachmeier throwing tonight 2 of 5 for 21 yards. He's been sacked a couple of times. Claiborne for the Deeks, 34 yards rushing. Morin's got a catch, and Claiborne has a catch, and that's it.
It just has been a shutdown defense by Cal so far this evening, and that's what they've done all season long, really. They've got the second best defense in the league, and they're proving it and showing why tonight.
Wake's had to punt 3 times already. And it's 20-7 Cal. And again, when Cal wins, it wins by 3 touchdowns. When it loses, razor thin, 2.25 points on average. And playing pretty well here tonight as Ryan Coe will tee it up, kick it off to Devon Claiborne. He could go 98 and out the gate in the blink of an eye.
He's going to bust one somehow, some way tonight. Not sure how, but he's going to have a long run at some point this evening.
Well, he took a kick, 96 yards against Virginia Tech last year. He certainly got the wiggle and the speed to do it, but Coe's got the wind behind his back on this kick. Sends his right leg through it and crushes it through the end zone. So the Wake offense will start at the 25.
Yeah, when they hit the white rectangle around the field and they hit the far, that's a long far one.
Well, you can't, down 13, you can't get all that at once. Wake needs to keep the football. Get some first downs.
Get it into Cal territory.
Yeah, get some first downs. Hang on to the ball. Drive starts at the left hash mark. Bachmeier's got two Deacons wide right. Cal with a four-man line. Here's the snap. Slow mesh. Bachmeier pulls it out, and he is sacked back here at the 20-yard line. Third sack of the night. This one goes to McCulloch out of Arcadia, California. A loss of 3 on sack number 3 and sack number 25 for this Cal defense on the year.
I'll take Carney's in there, and he thought he was going to get the ball.
Second down and 13 now. Wake behind schedule at its own 22-yard line. Everybody bunched up just outside the tackle. Snap to Bachmeier. Decent protection this time. Throws over the middle, incomplete, high and behind Taylor Morin, who was running in the middle of the field. Defended there by Marcus Harrison, another Idaho transfer. And now, just like that, Larry, it's third down again. The clock is stopped at 8:49. It's 3rd and 13.
And as soon as Wake went into their set positions, Cal made a shift. They put 6 men on the line. They sent all 6. And the throw was high and wide.
Wake just 1 for 4 on third down tonight. This is 3rd down and 13. Not a whole lot of 13-yard plays in the playbook. Bears getting ready to rush 4 right here. Not showing blitz just yet. Snap to Bachmeier, no blitz. Good protection, fires over the middle. Pass going to be caught at the 25, up about the 27-28, but well short of the first down. Wake needed to get it all the way out across the 35 for a first down, so Wake will punt it again. Uleave makes the tackle on Bachmeier, and there's an injured Bear down on the field.
Timeout, injured California player.
Can't quite make it out. Might be Uleave who made the tackle. And that would be a huge loss to this Cal defense. Number 2 tackler on this team came in with 64 on the year. 6'1" sophomore from South Jordan, Utah. Let's go downstairs, check in with Dave Gorn. Dave?
Yeah, it is Uliave. He is just now being helped to his feet and looks like a little wobbly there on one leg. So hopefully he'll be okay, but he's being helped off the field by 2 of the members of Cal's athletic training staff right now.
So he's now dinged up. Of course, Endries, the great tight end, was hurt, came back in. But the bigger story here for Wake is having to punt for the 4th time. It is Ivan Moore to kick it. Matthews back to his 28-yard line with 8:20 left here in the first half, and Cal with a 20-7 lead on Wake Forest in this first ever ACC game, first ever game period between the two. Snap to Mora, and here's the punt. High knuckler, not very deep. It will take a Wake bounce. Matthews, though, goes up to grab it, and pretty alert play by him. That was going to roll well past the 30. They'll give him forward progress to about the 32-33-yard line, where the California offense will have it when we come back. We will take a break here again by telling you the score. Cal 20, Wake Forest 7, as you listen to Demon Deacon Football on the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Demon Deacon fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Wake Forest football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
All right, game day concessions. Can I get a Pepsi?
You can, but son, you don't just get a Pepsi. Pepsi gets you. It gets the glory of beholding Wake Forest football. Pepsi shepherds us through adversity. It refreshes us as we roll the quad after every Deacon's triumph. Now, would you like a Pepsi, son?
I'll take 100,000 million.
Let's do one Pepsi and go from there.
Right, good call.
Pepsi, proud partners of Wake Forest football.
7:59 to play in the first half. California leading on the road here in Winston-Salem against Wake Forest 20-7. If you're at a Wake game, you don't just get a Pepsi. Pepsi gets you. It gets the glory of beholding Wake Forest football. A glass of the finest Pepsi gets that, whether you're at home, tailgating, or rolling the quad after a big win. It all gets better with a Pepsi. Go Deacs. The ball now during the timeout has been spotted at the 36 of the Bears. The punt rolled about the 28. Matthews scooped it up there and ran it forward to the 32-33. It must have, when it landed, grazed the foot of one of the Wake players, and the ball was spotted at that point. That's not where he ran the ball to, so that's the only thing I can figure.
Good figuring, Stan.
And however it happened, they're going to have the ball. I'm a figure, at the 36, Larry, but another great starting point for this Cal offense, and the Bears have already outgained Wake here 213-44.
Got to stop saying those numbers. And they've done it at will. I mean, they've been able to move the ball pretty much at will without the interception by Nick Anderson to give Wake Forest the ball in good field position. They'd be in huge trouble in this game.
Cal is 1-2 on the year in trips to the east. Went to Auburn and won there 21-14. Lost in Tallahassee to Florida State 14-9. Lost at Pitt 17-15. Last two games, they've lost to State 24-23 and beat Oregon State 2 weeks ago 44-7.
Here we go.
Well, the quarterback, Mendoza, out to the left. Run that way. They'll flip to him. He throws on the one to the right side and out of bounds with the football there for Cal is Chandler Rogers, and he's the backup quarterback. So Mendoza lined up to the left.
Yep.
Rogers lined up in the gun, ran to the what a wild play. Rogers still in the gun. Now a reverse from right to left on a jet sweep with the ball. Matthews, the punt returner, out over the 40, 45 to the 47. So a couple of razzle-dazzle plays back-to-back by Cal. That one gets 8. A first down, and now it looks like the Bears settle into their normal offense. Mendoza back in the shotgun. Has the snap. Wants to throw, looks deep over the middle. Pass is caught at the Wake Forest 40-yard line. That's the tight end, Endries. Slocum, the safety there to make the tackle for Wake.
Those are just really strong hands for Endries because Slocum got a hand in the receiving zone, but it didn't do any good. He took the ball away from him.
Gain of 12. Mendoza, 164 yards on the night. That was his 18th completion. First down, California at the Wake Forest 40-yard line. Clock runs, 6:50 left first half. Bears 20, Demon Deacons 7. California on the march. Endries in motion to the left. Mendoza wants the snap and has it. Off play action, drops, looks, waits, throws right side. Pass caught there by Merriweather. Merriweather at about the Wake 32-yard line, very close to the line to gain, a little shy, a yard or two. Stevenson makes the tackle, after gain of about 8 yards for Cal. And here come the Bears at the Wake 32-yard line. Another Cal huddle. You don't see that a whole lot these days. 4 receiver package, 2 out wide to the field, 2 to the boundary right. That's toward the Wake sideline. In motion, Endries, play action left, and hit from behind Mendoza as he throws it to the right. Really good rush by Jasheem Davis. And he just blew that play up, and it's third down and a couple.
Came around the backside and actually knocked the ball out of his hands as the ball was going forward. Mendoza has almost 3 times the amount of completions that Bachmeier has attempts.
It's been Cal's night right now, 20-7. Third down and 2 Bears. 2 out of 6 on third down tonight. Empty backfield, 5 receivers in this set. 3 wide left, 2 wide right. Wake Forest with a 4-man rush, showing a blitz on third down and a couple. Mendoza wants to throw, being chased out of the pocket. Throws to the right side and wildly out of bounds. Pointer and Bryant were coming, and they got to Mendoza right as he threw the football, and it's 4th down and 2.
Well, really a throwaway pass. He just had to get rid of it way too early. No chance for it to be complete, so pressure is the way to go at this point.
Cal's going to keep the offense out there on 4th down and 2. California's gone for it on 4th down 17 times on the year, converted 8. Same set, 3 receivers wide left, 2 to the right. 4th down and a long 2. Mendoza in the gun, has the snap, throws on a little slant, incomplete. Broken up at the 15-yard line by Evan Slocum, who read that perfectly, got in perfect position to bang the ball away and turn Cal away on downs, and Wake Forest will have the football.
Read it perfectly and timed it perfectly and got there just as the ball was getting into the receiving area and slapped it away. Excellent play. So
defensive stand by Wake. And the Deacons get it back at the Wake Forest 32-yard line, trailing 20-7 with 5:59 to go in the second quarter.
So in spite of everything, you put one good drive together right here, and you're not in bad shape.
Wake ready to go. Bachmeier in the gun. Motion to the left by Alexander. Snap. Bachmeier wants to throw, running right with the football. Being pursued, throws on the run downfield. Pass going to be caught by Morin. Was he inbounds or not? They say yes, he was in at the Demon Deacon 47-yard line. Big first down for Wake, a gain of 15 yards.
Excellent acting job by a Cal coach over there, though, to try to convince the referee that the ball was out of bounds.
And Wake in a hurry, right back up over the ball at the right hash mark, and Demon Deacon 47. Here's the give to Claiborne in the middle. Now darts to the left, back to the right, back to the middle, and he falls forward and down to the 47-yard line. Some kind of wiggle in that young man. Buchanan there to make the tackle, gain of 4.
Turns it into 4 when it looked like it was going to be a little bit of a loss.
Second down and 6, Wake.
Great catch, by the way, by Morin, tippy-toe to the sideline.
Bear side of the 50 at the 49-yard line where the ball now spotted. There's some movement, no flags. Bears started to point, no infraction. Here's the snap, give left side Claiborne. No give, it's a fake, and Bachmeier to the right will stretch it back to just about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage. That's it, great fake to the left, and then Bachmeier went to the right to pick up one, brought down by Barth, and now it's third down.
And a great job by Barth to stay home, stay in his lane, and break that play up.
Going to be third down and right at 6 at the Cal 49. Snap to Bachmeier in the gun, looking left the whole time. Can't pull the trigger. Now runs with it past the 45, lowers his head, and runs into a wall of white at about the 44, short of the line to gain. Barth and Buchanan really lower the boom on Bachmeier to stop him short.
Easy to see from up here. It looked like he had some room had he taken the ball outside.
But it's fourth down now. Wake has the offense out there. 4th and 1 at the Cal 44. Bachmeier is wide left. Claiborne, Wildcat, takes the snap, hands the ball left. Now a flip back to Bachmeier, throw downfield, pass caught by Claiborne at the 10, 5, touchdown Wake Forest. What a play by the Deeks. Razzle dazzle into the north end zone.
Cal tried it, couldn't do it. Wake tried it, they did it.
44-yard touchdown. And the Deeks right back in the fight at 20-13.
So Claiborne in the backfield by himself takes the snap, gives it up to the man in motion, who gives it up to Bachmeier, and it's a touchdown.
And Bachmeier, to me, looked like he was hit when he threw it.
Yeah,
falling backward, and that ball got far enough downfield where Claiborne could make the catch and get it into the end zone. That was some kind of riddle tractor touchdown.
Warren Ruggiero has lost his mind.
Wow. Much needed points for Wake Forest right there. And out to attempt the PATs, Matt Dennis. Ready to go. High snap. Down and the kick up and through. Wow.
Well, when you're having trouble moving the football in the traditional manner, you got to try something different. And Warren Ruggiero recognized that and came up with a play that ended up in Claiborne being all by himself by about 8 to 10 yards. A little bit of elevation. As you mentioned, Bachmeier got hit at the end of it, but he still elevated it enough for Claiborne to run underneath it, makes the catch, and then nobody was going to catch him once he started running for the end zone.
So Bachmeier to Claiborne on 4th down with 3:50 left in half.
4th and 1. you put Claiborne in the backfield by himself, and so Cal's got to be thinking, okay, he's going to try to run the ball. And he just takes a few steps to his right side, hands it off, and a little pitch back to Bachmeier, touchdown.
Truist scoring summary, 68 yards, 5 plays. Took 209, the 44-yard pass, Bachmeier to Claiborne. Extra point, it's 20-14 Cal with 3:50 left in the half. Carlson will kick it. Williams is the deep safety. This one goes out of bounds, the kick on the left side, and that's not what you want. Wow. That will start Cal nearly at midfield. That's a big-time penalty.
Kickoff out of bounds. Kicking team. Ball be spotted at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Well, it's a bit hyperbole on my part. 35 is not the 50, but you get the idea. Great starting position.
And way too much time for Cal. Love to see some pressure again and maybe slap the ball out of Mendoza's hand. He's had trouble with that in his career. That's his biggest goal over the wintertime was learning how to keep the ball in what they call safer places as he is maneuvering around.
All right, Cal ready, motion to the left. Mendoza has the snap, throws out wide to the left on the flank pass, caught a little screen over there, 30, 35, 40 out to the 43-yard line. Nice play. Gain of right at 8 yards or so, something like that. Slocum and Patterson there to make the tackle. 2nd down and 2 for Cal at its own 43-yard line. Off play action, Mendoza looks right, throws over here. Pass going to be called by Hunter at the Deacon 45. He's crossing now to the middle of the field and takes it to about the 43 for another Bear first down. Clock runs, 3:20 left first half. California 20, Wake Forest 14.
They move the ball in big chunks.
And a 14 that time. Mendoza now with 206 passing yards. He's 21 of 30.
30 passing attempts in the first half so far.
1st and 10, clock running again under 3 minutes now here in the first half. Motion to the left, there's the snap, play fake, over the middle, pass over the middle as well. Pass called by Brady, breaks a tackle at the 30-yard line, twists his way past the Deacon 25 to the 23, where he's brought down by Patterson, and Patterson looks like he was dinged up a little bit on that play. He gets up and is okay now. Gain of 20 and a first down for California. Quickly back up over the ball. The Bears ready. There's the snap. Play action again. Pass to the left sideline to Brady. He's going to be caught over there at about the 19-yard line right in front of Zabari Stevenson. Gain of 5. Clock at 2:15 left here in the second quarter. And Cal right back after the Wake touchdown.
Just got one-on-one out near the edge. Make one little move to the outside, quick throw, easy 5 yards.
Those are just stacking up the numbers. 23 of 32,
2-minute timeout,
30 yards as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So we will take the break and we'll come back for the final couple minutes of this first half. We go to the timeout by telling you the score here at a Legacy Stadium. Cal 20, Wake Forest 14.
'Tis the season for family and friends. 'Tis the season for gifting. And 'tis the season for making holiday dreams come true. 'Tis the season for using the old-timey contraction 'tis. And 'tis the time of year for holiday scratch-offs. With over $85 million in total prizes, 'tis the best gift of all.
'Tis the season to gift endless joy with holiday scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning rate from 1 in 3.06 to 9.95. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
Get in the game with Domino's Pizza, a proud local partner of the Deacs since 2008. Domino's has you covered for kickoff, tip-off, and all your other game day needs. Cheer on your team with 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for $6.99 each, or order any combo of pizza, wings, pasta, sandwiches, and desserts for your party. Don't get caught off guard at the 2-minute warning. Track your order with GPS-enabled custom delivery alerts through Domino's Tracker. Find your Winston-Salem area location and order now at Domino's.com.
Marson checking in from the Learfield Studios with a quick out-of-town score update. A couple of games in action right now between Iowa, UCLA, Rice, and Memphis. We'll get you all the updates on that one, as well as some college basketball. We've had some great games going on tonight. We'll update you on those at the halftime break. But for now, we send it back to Legacy Stadium with Stan and Larry, guys.
All right, Jeff, and even 2 minutes left here. Final timeout of the half with Cal leading at Wake 20-14. Wake Forest will be at Carolina next week. 8 o'clock kick on Saturday night. Airtime 7 o'clock from Kenan Stadium. Another Big Four matchup. Hope to see everybody down there. If not, we'll see you on the radio starting at 7. And when you're out of town, want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the free Varsity Network app. It's available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app.
Downloaded it for somebody the other day.
I did too, and told somebody else about it. Really good way to follow, not just Wake, all kinds of teams across the country. That's what I use. All right, with an even 2 minutes left, let's check in before the snap with Dave. Dave?
Yeah, star-studded night down here on the sideline stand. I've seen Nate Gilliam. I've seen Matthew Claiborne. I've seen Sage Surratt. You know, obviously Curtis Strange was down here. Frank Beamer, the legendary Virginia Tech coach, was down here on the sidelines before the game. And let's hope they can have some good luck here the last 2 minutes.
And Cal is ready on 2nd and 5. Play action, throw over the middle. Pass caught at the 3. Down to the 2-yard line stretches Jonathan Brady. And it's going to be first and goal to go. Anderson and Stevenson just did keep him out of the end zone. He got 17, but it's first and goal for Cal at the Deacon 2-yard line. Terrific throw again from Mendoza, and Brady made a great catch in traffic. And Cal knocks on Wake's door once again.
Nice route, too. I thought that they would go with a double move at some point. Instead, they just ran a kind of a skinny post, and nice catch after the throw, too.
Running back is Thomas.
Timeout, Wake Forest. That's their first charge timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
Got to try and figure out a way to keep the Bears out of the end zone here. Did it early, first drive of the game. Cal got down to the 1 and ended up with a holding call and had to settle for a field goal.
Break.
1 minute, 33 seconds left here in the second quarter. Cal 20, Wake 14, but the Bears at the Deacon 2, first and goal to go.
And should they score quickly, Wake Forest has got all kinds of time to move the ball back down the field. They just haven't been able to get their offense in gear to do it. But we've certainly seen them score quickly in less than a minute.
Cal now over 300 yards of offense here in the first half. 308 to Wake's 112. After the Wake timeout defensively, Bears come out. They've got endries in the backfield to the right of the quarterback, Mendoza. And the deep back is Thomas. Wide receiver motion to the left. Throw goes to the back right corner. Caught. Touchdown, Merriweather. That was a perfectly thrown ball by Mendoza. Terrific route from Merriweather. And the ball was placed where only he could catch it. And it's now 26-14 Cal.
And they're moving the ball at will. I'm not exactly sure what Sedarius Kelly is yelling about. Whether there was a face mask, whether his hands went under the face mask as they made contact upfield, but he wasn't very happy with the start of that play.
So Mendoza with the connection to Merriweather. And Cal now going for 2. How about that? Here's Mendoza, has the snap, looks right, little slant to the end zone behind the intended target. Hunter incomplete. Patterson had the coverage, and the score sticks at 26-14.
That kept him from getting into his route, and that's been one of their better defenses of the evening. Well, Wake still with a minute and a half to go in this first half.
Bears go 65 yards in 7 plays. Took 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
2 minutes and 20 seconds to go 65 yards.
Tried to get it up to 28, make it a obviously a 14-point lead. It's now 26-14 instead. Cal leads and about to kick the ball back to Wake here again with 90 seconds left in the half. Coe will tee it up, and Claiborne back for Wake Forest at the Demon Deacon 2-yard line. Wind still at the Bears back here. Continues to blow a little bit tonight. Enough to help just a little bit. Coe is ready. Approaches the ball, and here we go. Hits it really heavily, about halfway through the end zone for the touchback, and Wake will come out at the 25-yard line, Larry, and points could be huge right here with only 1:30 left in the half, and the Deacons trailing 26-14.
Absolutely huge. It's just that Wake Forest hasn't been able to generate any kind of consistent offense. Wake will have the ball starting off in the second half. They'll receive the ball after deferring by winning the coin toss. But Wake's got to figure out a way to move their offense.
Tate Carney is the back here beside Bachmeier. Carney to the right of the formation. Bachmeier looks left, now drifts to the right, throws the ball downfield, and that's going to be caught, looks like, at the 36-yard line. Taylor Morin with a defender on his back makes an 11-yard catch. Harris had the defense. I thought Harris had a great chance maybe to pick that off. Yep. Instead, the Deeks get the first down. Snap again to Bachmeier. In trouble, and Bachmeier throws the ball near side and out of bounds. He was in the grasp of one of the defensive linemen, or maybe Buchanan, the linebacker. Bears have already sacked Bachmeier 3 times tonight. That was nearly a fourth.
Not sure he got outside the box.
There's a discussion by the officials right now. Only 2 penalties called in this game.
Intentional grounding, number 9.
Make that 3.
That's a spot foul. Loss of down. Previous play qualifies for a 10-second runoff.
He didn't get outside the tackles, I don't think.
That's 2 on Wake, and Dave Clausen beside himself on the Wake Forest sideline. He is very unhappy. And that is a loss of down, as you heard. It's going to be second down and about 15.
Clausen loses the headset and the hat. Don't know that I've ever seen him lose the hat before.
Again, just the second penalty called on Wake. The Bears have 1. They've spotted the ball at the Wake Forest 28-yard line. And so it's more like it's 2nd and 18 right now. And Wake up over the ball with 3 Deacons wide to the left, handoff to the right. And Claiborne, finding the going tough, bangs the ball to about the 30, and that's it. Brought down by Barth. Clock runs. Now it is stopped.
Timeout, California. That's the first charge timeout of the half. Please reset the game clock to 1:07. 1:07.
Why wouldn't you? The way you're moving the ball, the chunks that they've been taking up with their pass, shoot, they get the ball back one more time with 45 seconds to go.
Exactly. It's third down now, and the clock stopped at 1:07. They added a couple ticks to it. Going to be third down, nearly 20. And again, the score, Cal 26, Wake 14 here as the first half winds down in Winston-Salem. Wake Forest has been behind all night, right from the jump. The Bears went 74 yards in 12 plays, settled for a field goal, but got the scoring going. And then on the kickoff, scooped up a fumble, took it in for a 10-0 lead. And now again, it's 26-14. So Wake to the line on third down, right at 17 to go. Got to get it all the way out to the 46 plus. Snap to Bachmeier. Pretty good rush. Bachmeier throws over the middle. Pass going to be caught by Lodge out over the 40 to the 45-yard line. Nearly got the first down. They'll, I think, spot him down at the 43 where maybe his knee dragged. And the Bears will call another timeout, looks like.
Timeout, California. That's their second charge timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
Boy, just an ankle tackle kept him from picking up those last few yards there.
9th catch of the year for the tight end Lodge, redshirt sophomore from Cambridge, Mass. And so Wake faced with 4th and 3. Cal down to 1 timeout. Clock at 59 seconds here in the second quarter. Cal leading 26-14, preparing to get the ball back and see what Mendoza and company can do on the night. 25 completions for 249 yards and a couple of touchdowns.
Good time for Ivan Moore to be a hero right here.
Yeah, a nice big deep one at about the 5 would
5 is where I was looking.
Would go a long way. Matthews back at his 15. Cobb will snap it. It's good. And here's the Moore punt. High but not deep. Wobbly spiral. Racing forward. Williams makes the fair catch at the Bear 24. 33-yard punt and no return. Not a bad spot to start for Cal.
The way Cal's moved the ball offensively tonight, there's not a bad spot on the field for them.
And Cal's used 2 place kickers. Coe's long field goal, 51 yards. Morris, and he's been the kicker of late, his long kick is 46 on the year. Got to get it down to the 30-35 in that range. Ball's at the 24 right now. Again, Cal 1 timeout, 52 seconds left. First down play here for Mendoza. 2 Bears right, 2 Bears left. Going to throw to the right side. Pass going to be caught here by Grizel. He stretches past the California 35 to the 36, brought down by Combs and Stevenson. Gain of a dozen. Clock stops momentarily to move the chains. Now Cal ready from its own 36. Snap to Mendoza. Looking left, nothing there. Looking right, nothing there. Throws back to the middle and short. Pass going to be caught out of the backfield by Ott back in the game. He stretches up to the 40. Brought down by Hazen.
Timeout California.
Taken.
That's the 3rd and final timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
Clock down to 34 seconds as the Bears call timeout. It'll be second down at about 6 for Cal at its own 40.
Well, the big thing is they had to call timeout. They had to use the last timeout. So there's no way to stop the clock without getting it out of bounds. Or the incomplete.
Or first down would stop for a count or two, but doesn't help a whole lot, just a little bit.
It feels like there's a lot of time for them right now.
Well, and Mendoza can cover a lot of real estate with that right arm. I mean, he can zip it pretty good. I mean, one pass, and you're in field goal range.
Yep.
The way he can throw it.
265 yards to this point. We've talked about some of the quarterbacks at that school. They put out some good ones.
And he's a pretty good one. Originally from Miami. 6'5", 225 pounds. Second down and 6 for Cal at its own 40. Snap to Mendoza. Looking left now. Middle on a delay. Pass going to be caught by Endries at the 48. First down, so the clock stops at 28 seconds. Anderson makes the tackle. Bears quickly up over the ball. Clock starts to run now. 25-24. Snap to Mendoza. Short drop. Throws again over the middle down to the Wake 45-yard line. Caught there by Endries. Tackled by Anderson. Again down to the Wake 45. Clock running at 13, 12, 11. Second down and 2. Play action. Here's Mendoza running right, throwing to the sideline. Caught there and stepping out of bounds with the ball is Merriweather right in front of Dylan Hazen with 6 seconds left in the half.
It's good for a Cal first down.
A field goal from here is about 53.
52, 53.
And out comes
and that's
Coe.
what they're going to do with the wind.
This is Ryan Coe, who is 7 of 14 on the year. He's had 1 block. Put that in the back of your head. He's made good a 51-yarder. Wake will call a timeout here. This will be from
Timeout
54 yards.
That's their second charge timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
So obviously Coe's and he kicks off, and we've seen his leg strength. He's the long field goal guy, and Morris is the shorter field goal guy.
It's getting pretty specialized, isn't it? But it's with the wind, too. And the wind has been noticeable on kickoffs and kicks so far.
6 seconds left. Cal leading 26-14 here at the end of the second quarter. We will get a comment or two from head coach Dave Clawson on the way into the locker room. Dave Gorin down below getting ready to get him. And then Jeff Marson back on Trade Street, downtown Winston, gets us updated on football, basketball. It is November. Lots going on. not going to kick it now. How about that? They've changed their minds. And with 6 seconds, will snap to Mendoza. Looks right, quick out, incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds. And now the kick team comes out. So they're going to try to get him a little bit closer. Roll of the dice there. Any kind of rush, and there's no time left.
And try to take a couple seconds, even a couple ticks off the clock, too.
So now the kick will be attempted from 54 yards, and from the right hash mark. Wind continues to blow a little bit. From behind the back of Ryan Coe, the redshirt senior, and now Wake calls another timeout.
Timeout, Wake Forest. Their third and final timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
Now, the last time this happened, the Bears brought the offense back out and threw a pass because Coe had trotted out, and then they brought the offense out. Little chess game going on here in the middle of the football field.
Chess game between the coaches at these two schools could be a pretty good chess game.
Deeks get their guys who can jump out there. Horatio Fields is one of them. Micah Mays the other.
The jump squad.
Two of the receivers, the jumpers, yeah.
But don't propel yourself by using a teammate.
David Bird will snap it. Lachlan Wilson, the punter, will hold it down at the 44. And the redshirt senior Ryan Coe will attempt from 54 yards out. Final play of the half with Cal up 26-14. Snap and spot, kick on the way, line drive, and good. Just barely, but good on the final play of the half. And Cal takes the momentum into the locker room with a 29-14 lead here on the road in Winston-Salem in its first ever meeting against Wake Forest here at a Legacy Stadium. So Cal played the clock perfectly there at the end. Got the kick and the points. Let's go down to Dave Gorin. Dave?
All right, thanks very much, Coach Clausen, walking over. Dave, thoughts on that first half?
I mean, we're probably fortunate it's only a 15-point game. We really never got anything going on offense. I think Cal's defensive line right now is controlling the line of scrimmage, and we knew they were good in the secondary. And, we're having a hard time covering them. They have almost 300 passing yards. So we're fortunate we're within 15.
Appreciate it.
Yep, thanks.
All right, 29-14, the score at halftime. Obviously, it's not a happy Dave Clausen as he walks to the locker room to talk to his team here at halftime, guys.
All right, Dave, thanks. That drive, 40 yards, 7 plays, 54-yard field goal from Coe as time expired. And we go to break and tease Jeff Marson with scores next by giving you the score here at halftime. Cal 29, Wake Forest 14.
Whether it's a big-time win or you're making a comeback, a Legacy Federal Credit Union is on your team. Need a car loan or want to switch to a free checking account? How about consolidating your student loans or starting that business you always wanted? At a Legacy, we help our members pursue their goals and achieve financial wins. Member-owned and focused, we're proud to offer personal guidance that helps you keep a healthy perspective on your finances through good times, tough times, and even game time. Learn more today at alegacy.org.
A smooth, close Barbasol shave in the morning lifts your confidence. That rich, creamy lather will catapult you to greatness. Nothing can stop you today. Well, except that traffic jam. Barbasol, it's a can of can-do.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Go Deeks!
Into the clear, 10-5, and touchdown!
This is the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
When you feel good, life is good. It's more joyful, meaningful, and fulfilling. And when you choose Atrium Health, you're choosing an unrivaled partner to help you be at your best, to get the most from every day. We're the region's most trusted healthcare partner because we treat people and not just problems. The best care for a more full life. Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, the official healthcare provider of Wake Forest University Athletics.
The passion,
the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On ACC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, coaches' shows, and more. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See all for details at SiriusXM.com/ACC Sports.
Welcome to the Demon Deacon Halftime Report. Coming up, we'll check scores from around the ACC and Top 25, as well as look back on the first half action. Now, inside the Wake Forest Sports Network studio, here's your host, Chris Hooks.
Jeff Marson filling in for Chris Hooks tonight in the Learfield Network Studios. Halftime down the road at a Legacy Stadium. Wake Forest trails Cal at the half, 29-14. Now time to take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. With it being a Friday night, it's a little quiet around college football, but 3 other games going on tonight, the most notable of which is Iowa and UCLA. The Hawkeyes have the lead at the end of the first quarter, 10-0 at the Rose Bowl. Caleb Johnson scoring for the Hawkeyes, his 20th rushing touchdown of the season. The other game going on right now is between Rice and Memphis. The Owls trying to pull the upset. They're up 6-0 over the Tigers. Just 24 seconds to go in the first quarter of that one. Still to come tonight in college football, San Diego State and New Mexico. That game at 10:30. Some of the notable ACC games tomorrow, though. Number 4, Miami goes to Georgia Tech. That game kicks off at noon. Number 23, Clemson gets a tough road test at Virginia Tech. That game kicks off at 3:30, as well as Duke and NC State. And later on in the evening, Virginia goes to Pitt. That game kicks off at 8 o'clock. We're going to take a break, and we'll update you on some college basketball when we come back as you listen to the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Shooting drills. A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve, but one who genuinely cares about each player.
You have what it takes. We got this.
Can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit Truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Can't wait for Black Friday? Same. Luckily, Kohl's savings start early. Shop Friday through Sunday and score so many deals. At the top of my list, 50% off toys, up to 60% off coats, 50% off kitchen appliances, and with an extra 15% off, women's and junior sweaters are under $13. Plus, you'll get extra Kohl's cash with $15 earned for every $50 spent on Friday at Kohl's. Select styles, 15% offer valid November 8th through 10th. Coupons do not apply to toys. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's for details.
The Deeks live here.
Got it. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
This is the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Offering the personal attention of a small liberal arts college, coupled with the broad opportunities of a leading research institution, Wake Forest has earned the distinction of being one of the nation's premier universities. Its mission is to graduate students who seek purpose-filled lives in the spirit of its motto, Pro Humanitate. Athletics are integral to the college experience at the university. Since its founding in 1834, Wake Forest has taken pride in its rare balancing of scholastic achievement and athletic success at the highest level of intercollegiate competition. This message is proudly sponsored by Mount Airy attorney John Gardner Jr. in memory of his father, John C.W. Gardner Sr., and by Mount Airy attorneys Frederick G. Johnson and Richard David Johnson. Go Deeks!
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcast broadcasting rights granted by Wake Forest University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of Wake Forest University and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by Wake Forest University.
Halftime over at a Legacy Stadium. Cal jumping out to the 29-14 lead over Wake Forest behind the arm of their quarterback Fernando Mendoza. As we take a look at some of the top 25 games we can see tomorrow, the most notable of which, number 3, Georgia goes to Ole Miss. Rebels trying to keep their college football playoff hopes alive in the Big Ten. Number 8, Indiana looks to keep rolling at home against the defending national champions, Michigan. That game kicks off in the afternoon, and in the evening, number 11, Alabama goes to Death Valley to face number 15, LSU. The Tide haven't had a 3-loss season since 2010, but we can give you an update on some college basketball. A couple of Tobacco road teams in action. Number 7, Duke takes care of business against Army, 100-58 the final from Cameron Indoor Stadium. Number 9, North Carolina trailed Kansas by 20 points at one point at Fog Allen Fieldhouse, turned into an instant classic with the Jayhawks coming away victorious 92-89. We're going to take a break and we'll send it back over to a Legacy Stadium with the halftime score. Cal leading Wake Forest 29-14.
This holiday at T-Mobile, I'm joined by a special co-anchor.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Snoop D-O-double-G.
Snoop, let's talk about T-Mobile.
Okay, cool.
This holiday, get 4 lines for $25 a line, plus 4 iPhone 16s with Apple Intelligence and the all-new camera control on us.
Let's get cracking, like a breakfast egg.
You can use those eggs to make some eggnog, Snoop.
Respect.
And people do love T-Mobile, where you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
Always a great stocking stuffer, Snoop.
We up out of here, so drop that jingle.
Hold your horses, Snoop D-O-double-G. Let's remind people one more time.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get 4 iPhone 16s with Apple Intelligence on us, plus 4 lines for $25.
With 24 monthly bill credits, 4 eligible trade-ins, and 4 new lines with autopay. Well-qualified customers plus taxes and fees and $35 per line connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits and credit stop and balance on required finance agreements due. $829.99 credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save on wireless and streaming versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence available now.
Coverage of Demon Deacon football continues after these local messages. This is Wake Forest football from Learfield.
'Tis the season for family and friends. 'Tis the season for gifting. And 'tis the season for making holiday dreams come true. 'Tis the season for using the old-timey contraction 'tis. And 'tis the time of year for holiday scratch-offs. With over $85 million in total prizes, 'tis the best gift of all.
'Tis the season to gift endless joy with holiday scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning rate from 1 in 3.06 to 9.95. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
At Greenway Village Dental, we treat every patient like family. We're not just interested in your teeth and gums. We are genuinely interested in your overall health and happiness. And we work hard to provide a wow experience at every visit. Proud partners of your Demon Deacons and conveniently located in Clemens, visit Dr. Holland at Greenway Village Dental today. Whatever your smile needs, we are sure to have a quality solution. We can't wait to get to know you and see you smile.
Halftime in Winston-Salem, Wake Forest trailing the Cal Bears here at a Legacy Stadium, 29-14. A look at some of the other numbers, first downs in the game. Cal with 22. Wake Forest could manage just 6 in the first 30 minutes. Cal with 61 rushing yards. Wake has only 20. Cal tops that with 289 yards through the air. Wake had 110. So total offense for California, 54 plays and 354 yards. Wake just 27 snaps, half of Cal's, and Wake with 130 total yards. Cal punted only once in the first half, a 53-yarder. Ivan Mora asked to punt 5 times. His average was 38-4. Deacons lost a fumble. Bears lost an interception. Penalty against California for 10 yards. Wake was flagged twice for 15, so a fairly clean game. Possession time 2-1 Cal. The Bears had it 19 minutes. Wake had it 11. Third downs in the first half. Cal was 2 of 7. Wake 1 for 7. Each team went for it on fourth down once. Bears returned away. Wake was 1 for 1. As a matter of fact, on fourth down is when Wake got the dazzling touchdown, the dipsy-do deal, 44 yards, Bachmeier to Claiborne. That was on fourth down for the score. Red zone chances, Cal 4 out of 4. Wake's been in the red zone once and came away with points. Some of the individual numbers. Leading rusher for Cal is Ott. 7 carries for 23 yards. Thomas and Mendoza each with 3 carries. Matthews has 1 for Wake. No surprise to Claiborne, 10 carries for 40 yards and a touchdown. Mendoza throwing tonight 30 of 40. 289 yards, couple of touchdowns. Wake got to him once. He also threw that 1 interception, just his 4th of the season. Bachmeier on the night, just 11 throws, 7 for 11, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. He's been sacked 4 times. Leading receiver for the Bears, well, Merriweather and Matthews each with 5 catches, each with 45 yards, each with a touchdown. Endries, the tight end, 5 catches as well. His yards at 39. Hunter, 4 catches for 60. For Wake, Morin with 4 catches, 51 yards. Claiborne 2 for 46 and the 1 touchdown. Lodge has 1 for 13. Scoring went like this. It was 10-7 at the end of the first quarter. We're now at 29-14 at halftime. Cal got the opening kickoff, drove 74 yards in 12 plays, settled for a 29-yard field goal to take a 3-0 lead. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Claiborne had the ball stripped away from him. It was scooped up and taken into the end zone on a 16-yard fumble return for a touchdown. And at that point, with 9:54 still left in the first quarter, California had stunned Wake and led by a score of 10-0. But then Wake comes right back after a Nick Anderson interception and a return of 30 yards to the Bear 30. The Deacs 5 plays later in the end zone on a 1-yard Claiborne run. And that took us to 10-7 Cal at the end of the first 15 minutes. Second quarter, Cal goes right back to get the ball into the end zone, traveling 59 yards in 7 plays. An 11-yard pass from Mendoza to Matthews had Cal up 17-7. Then Cal added another field goal to make it 20-7. Morris knocked it in from 38 yards out. But then Wake came back and got that razzle-dazzle touchdown on the 44-yard throw finally from Bachmeier to Claiborne, and it was 20-14. Bears answered with a 65-yard touchdown drive and ended with a 2-yard pass Mendoza to Merriweather. The 2-point try failed, and it was 26-14. Then the Bears got the ball back after forcing Wake to punt and just worked the clock beautifully, got it down to 3 seconds, and on the final play of the half, Coe comes in and kicks one from 54 yards, a season long. That ended the scoring, and Cal with a lead at the break of 29-14. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we come back to start the third quarter, Wake will have the football, but we'll be trailing as we start the second half, 29-14. More coming. Wake football on the other side as you listen to Demon Deacon football on the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether it's a big-time win or you're making a comeback, a Legacy Federal Credit Union is on your team. Need a car loan or want to switch to a free checking account? How about consolidating your student loans or starting that business you always wanted? At a Legacy, we help our members pursue their goals and achieve financial wins. Member-owned and focused, we're proud to offer personal guidance that helps you keep a healthy perspective on your finances through good times, tough times, and even game time. Learn more today at alegacy.org.
All right, game day concessions. Can I get a Pepsi?
You can, but son, you don't just get a Pepsi. Pepsi gets you. It gets the glory of beholding Wake Forest football. Pepsi shepherds us through adversity. It refreshes us as we roll the quad after every Deacs triumph. Now, would you like a Pepsi, son?
I'll take 100,000 million.
Let's do one Pepsi and go from there.
Right, good call.
Pepsi, proud partners of Wake Forest football.
Hey, Demon Deacons, cue the shine and savings. The new Zips Car Wash app is available for download. Keeping your ride sparkling clean has never been more rewarding. Get the free Zips app and earn points for every in-app purchase, including memberships. Then turn those points into free car wash rewards. Download the app today and your first car wash is free. Visit Apple App Store or Google Play Store and search Zips Car Wash now. Zips Car Wash, proud partner of Wake Forest Athletics.
Here's Wake, a bounce into Reed, and he dunked it. Great feed from the wing, and Efton Reed stuffed it.
Wake Forest basketball returns home to host USC Upstate on Wednesday. Tip-off set for 7 from the Joel. Don't miss any of the excitement in Deektown. Tickets start at just $15. Get yours today at godeeks.com/tickets. We'll see you at the Joel on Wednesday as the Deeks take on USC Upstate. Go Deeks.
Back in Winston-Salem, and if you would indulge me just for a moment, a little personal thing I want to get out tonight. I lost a dear friend of mine earlier this week, the former athletic director at Carson Newman College. His name was David Barger. We both got to Carson Newman together in 1980. David was the director of promotions at the time, ended up becoming athletic director, and he was a friend and mentor and had so much faith in me and gave me a lot of leeway as a young man and young broadcaster. And he died unexpectedly earlier this week. And all of us who were part of the Carson Newman family had our hearts broken. It's such a terrible loss. And my thoughts are with his wife, Melinda, and his children and the rest of the Barger family. And, you know, those who help you get along early in your life, you don't forget. And my heart is so heavy on the loss of David Barger, and so again, I just wanted to say that he helped me get started in this business, and again, his faith in me pushed me forward. So a big rest in peace to my friend David Barger.
Well, and the Wake Forest faithful owe him a great debt of gratitude for getting you to this point. So
he was a sweetheart. Such a big loss.
You're right about those mentors.
Down below, it's the second half of football here, and Wake's got some football to play now and got to come from behind. It's 29-14.
Yeah, well, at this point, you just hope that Mendoza's on a pitch count. Because he's thrown it 40 times already, and he's completed 30 of them. He's having a phenomenal evening. He's got a total of 289 yards. It has been quite a display.
Well, Coe's got to kick it off. Claiborne will again be deep for Wake Forest at the Demon Deacon 2-yard line. Here's the boot on the way into the wind a little bit, and this sails about 4 yards deep. So Coe with that big, strong leg, and he showed it with a 54-yarder to end the half, and lead of 29-14.
They've got to establish some kind of rhythm, some kind of consistency, and move the ball on the offensive side. Then on the defensive side, got to try to get some pressure and interrupt their flow.
Quickly down to Dave Gorin. Dave?
Yeah, that field goal right at the end of the half made this a 3-score game. You know how Coach Clausen is. So 2-score game, let's cut it to 1. But now it's 3. So first things first, get it to 2.
First down play. Here's a give to Claiborne. Claiborne out over the 25 to the 30, up to the 35-yard line. They'll spot him forward past the 35 to the 36.
Do some quick figuring here.
Get the calculator out. First down Wake at the Demon Deacon 36. Slow mesh. Bachmeier pulls it out, then is hit. The ball comes out of there, and there's a scramble at the 39-yard line. They'll say quickly incomplete.
On the field, an incomplete forward pass.
And that's that was a near fumble.
Very close.
Yeah, the Bears got to Bachmeier pretty quickly. Now, wait a minute. I think the ball's spotted incorrectly. If that's an incomplete pass.
They did move the ball. Now they're moving it back.
Yeah, it comes back to the line of scrimmage. Josh Nixon caught that.
Yeah.
Tate Carney out there at running back. And we'll get Dave Gorin to maybe check on Damon Claiborne down below.
Yeah, because I think he took himself out of the game.
Yeah.
Ruling on the field, an incomplete forward pass. Previous play is under further review.
Okay, wow. They're going to take a look at this one. And now the Deacons are just hoping, right? It's an incomplete pass. I think the Bears were there to clearly recover the loose ball on the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
We've got us another
look at the replay.
Close Shave Replay Review brought to you by Barbasol. Choose Barbasol Shaving Cream for a thick lather and close, comfortable shave. Barbasol, the American original for over 100 years, better by Barbasol. You guys seen anything?
They've got the ball
After further review, the ruling on the field of an incomplete forward pass stands. Second down.
Okay. Looked to be the right call.
Well, he was trying to move his arm forward, and he got hit on the arm as the ball was moving forward.
The second down, Wake at its own 36. 14:32 to go here in the third quarter. 29-14 Cal. Bears up by 15. Wake operates from the left hash mark. Morin in motion to the short side left. One receiver wide right. Here's Bachmeier looking left, ball batted at the line of scrimmage. And wow, this Cal defense very active at the line of scrimmage, active in the secondary. Ricky Correa got there. He's from Fresno, California. Big 6'4" tackle, 325 pounds. And it is now third down and 10 Wake at its own 36. Quick snap to Bachmeier, being pursued out of the pocket to the near side. Throws on the run downfield, incomplete. Ball was out of bounds. There's a flag as well. Height with the intended target. He was on the boundary in front of the Wake bench when that ball got to him. See what the penalty's all about.
Holding, defense, number 22, 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That is on Little John, the nickel JUCO transfer from San Antonio. That is a big break for Wake Forest on that play.
Big break for Wake Forest. Moves the ball first down, gets the ball to the 46, and also Claiborne's back into the game. That's good news.
That is good news. He's been bothered with that very sore shoulder since the Stanford game. First and 10 Wake at its own 46. Motion by Height from right to left. Handoff in the middle to Claiborne, and Claiborne with a couple of buddies in front of him will bang the ball forward and up to about the 48-yard line of the Demon Deacs. Brought down by Carlton between the hash marks. Second down and 8 yards to go for the Deacs, who again trail here in the third quarter, 29-14. Here's the handoff left side. Not a whole lot there. Claiborne taken down after a gain of 1 up to the 49-yard line. Another third down coming for the Demon Deacs.
And long. And they've been in that position too many times.
Aiden Kiana-Nina makes the tackle. Notre Dame transfer from Brighton, Colorado. Third down and 7. And Wake just 1 for 7 on third down. And Cal brings the house, and Bachmeier throws the ball downfield. Had to. Late flag, probably roughing the passer here on California. Be another big break for the Deacs. If that is indeed the call, and that looks like what it's going to be.
Well, they sent everybody, didn't they?
Absolutely everybody in a white shirt other than 3 or 4 secondary people downfield. Now a discussion after the penalty flag was dropped. And Bachmeier just pulled the trigger to get rid of it and overthrew everybody downfield.
To the point where his receiver didn't know where the ball was.
No.
There's no foul for roughing the passer. Sideline interference. California sideline. 15-yard penalty. Results in first down.
Wow. When have you last heard sideline interference? I cannot remember when. So not pass interference, sideline interference. Or not roughing the passer, pardon me. But sideline interference and 15 yards and another Wake first down.
Oh, that's bizarre.
That is crazy. So the drive is alive for Wake down to the 36 of California. And now the officials still aren't ready.
Well, and Wilcox still isn't happy.
Not sure what this discussion is about. The referee's not part of it. Justin Wilcox in his 8th year as head coach of California. Graduate of Oregon in 1999. First and 10 Wake at Cal 36. Deacons trail here in the third, 29-14. Snap to Bachmeier. Going to roll right, plant the foot, look upfield, run, and get tackled from behind. That'll be the 5th sack of the day. If it goes down as an official sack, Bachmeier lost his helmet. That's more than once. His helmet's come off tonight. Carlton makes the tackle, so out trots Michael Kern at quarterback after a loss of a couple. Second down and 12. Kern, the redshirt senior from Orlando, will hand the ball off in the middle to Claiborne, and he takes the ball down to the 36-yard line, brought down by Carlton. And Bachmeier in, Kern out. Clock runs, 13 minutes to go, third quarter. Cal 29, Wake 14. Third down for Wake and 10 yards to go at Cal 36. Right hash mark, Morin in motion to the near side right. Handoff left side to Claiborne, and Claiborne takes it down to the 31-yard line. Not a whole lot there. Keanu Nina again with another tackle.
Well, just looking to cut the distance, 4 down territory, so they're looking to cut the distance in half, and they did.
Fourth down and 5 right now. Wake at that touchdown pass on fourth down in the first half. See what the Deacons dial up here on 4th and 5 at the Cal 31. Morin in motion again, this time to the left. Snap to Bachmeier. Looks left, throws to the sideline. It's Morin wide open over there on the boundary. Chasing him out of bounds was Littlejohn, but that was just an easy throw and catch. Really nice play, a gain of 8 and a Wake first down.
Well, good management by Warren Ruggiero there to cut that down and make it a couple of easy plays he knew they would go for with 4 plays.
10th play of this Wake drive, nearing the red zone at the California 23. Ball over on the left hash mark. Deacons with 2 wide to the right and 1 to the left along with a tight end. Claiborne again in the backfield to the left of the quarterback, Bachmeier. Has the snap, drops, waits, throws left into the end zone, up for grabs, intercepted by California. Noel Williams with the pick, his 7th and national
Rolling
lead.
On the field is an interception, touchback.
Do not
Media
throw
timeout.
in his direction. That now his 14th career interception. And after the timeout, Cal will have the football. 11:39 to play here in the third quarter as we go to break. By again telling you the score, Cal 29, Wake Forest 14.
When you feel good, life is good. It's more joyful, meaningful, and fulfilling. And when you choose Atrium Health, you're choosing an unrivaled partner to help you be at your best, to get the most from every day. We're the region's most trusted healthcare partner because we treat people and not just problems. The best care for a more full life. Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, the official healthcare provider of Wake Forest University Athletics.
Progressive knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted it close to town with a picture window overlooking a yard. And you found it. Now when you sit down to dinner, you've got front row seats too. Your neighbor's daily pickleball game. Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Well, Wake Forest with his second turnover of the game. First interception thrown by Bachmeier, his 7th of the year. But Noel Williams with his 7th pick of the season. Again, 14th for his career. He leads the country in picks. Senior from Oxnard, California. And that's not a guy you want to throw that ball kind of up for grabs. That was kind of a one-on-one deal right down the left sideline in the end zone. And Williams, pretty tall corner at 6'1", Larry, and he went up to get it. Horatio Fields was the intended target. And, wow, the Deacs in position for points there. Gotten a couple of breaks with penalties to keep that drive alive. And to end that drive, turning it over, just, well, that breaks you.
Yeah, and the timing on that was off a little bit, too. Fields never got off his feet. He never got up into the air to try to make that a competitive play. So you're exactly right, too, about penalties really being what kept that drive alive. So. But they still had a chance to get some points on the board. 4th and 5 and try to go to the end zone. Didn't make it.
Here's a reminder, when life gets real, start at Kohl's, where they've lowered prices on thousands of items your family needs for whatever life brings. Kohl's, where family comes first. Well, 11:39 to go in the third. Cal with the lead and the ball again now after the interception. That for California, interception number 15 on the season as a team, coming in with 14, tied for third in the country. Now 20 takeaways. The Bears coming in were tied for 6th.
As you look at the stats, Cal is really having a heck of a year.
You wonder how in the world they have 4 losses. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll see something in the last 5 minutes of the game that will explain it to us.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Cal ready with the snap. Mendoza starts right, now comes back left, throws the ball downfield in the middle of the field. Wide open is Hunter, and Hunter spins past the 30 up to the 35-yard line where Combs brings him down, but a 15-yard gain and a Cal first down. Cal was ready to snap the ball, and one of the wide receivers, Grizel, was about 50 yards downfield. He just got back on the right side of the line of scrimmage. The Bears will now hand to Ott, and Ott is tackled behind the line of scrimmage here by Wayman. A loss of a couple, and 2nd and 12 with the Bears now behind schedule.
Yeah, and Grizel's probably going to say, by the way, I was open, too.
If he said it, he was out of breath because he had run a long way down, then a long way all the way back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, 12 Cal at its own 33-yard line. Bears leading here in Winston-Salem, 29-14. 0 for 4 coming in the ACC. Playing well tonight. Here's Mendoza, looks right and zips one downfield about 8-9 yards as it caught. It is at the California 44. California real quickly up over the ball at the right hash mark. Mendoza's ready in the gun. Going to be 3rd down and 1. Has the snap, opens up right side and hands the ball to Ott, who tries to get the first down. It'll be close.
I don't think so.
They gave him the 45-yard line. And I can't tell from our angle exactly where the line to gain marker is over there. They're going to give him the first down.
I think that was a good spot.
Okay, nose of the ball right at the Cal 45. Dave Clawson didn't like it.
Nope, hat off again.
Yeah, he's upset.
He saw where the ball was. He was right on the sideline next to the official.
Well, it's 1st down and 10 Cal at its own 45 after the change or moved. Motion to the left for the Bears. Hand off to the right. No, it's a play fake. Throw out on the right flank. Caught at the 50-yard line. Caught by Jordan King, just his 3rd catch of the year. He's a redshirt sophomore from Portland. Caught that in front of Mull, the corner. Now 2nd down right at 6 after a gain of 4. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Hand off to the middle. The play is stopped now.
Ruling on the field with the catch. Previous play is under further review.
And Cal got to the line in a hurry.
They knew what they were doing.
Yep.
10 different receivers for Cal tonight.
After an expedited review, incomplete pass.
Expedited review.
I love it.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Nope, first. Dave Clawson finally got somebody to listen to him.
That was Gary Patterson, our referee. And he was right. That didn't take very long. The password is expedited for you old folks. Alan Ludden.
I get it.
You get it.
Betty White.
Yeah. All right. 2nd down and 10 now for the Bears at their own 45. Snap to Mendoza. Looks right. Zings the ball over the top of his receiver. Incomplete. Merriweather, the intended target. Jackson Mull had the coverage. Redshirt sophomore Purdue transfer for Wake playing in the secondary. 3rd down 10 now for Cal.
Mendoza got knocked down on the play.
9 minutes, 11 seconds left in the 3rd. Cal 29, Wake Forest 14. Got to get the Bears off the field. It's 3rd and 10 here for California. 2 receivers wide left, 2 stacked to the right. Snap to Mendoza. Short drop. Fires to the right. Pass in and out of the hands of Merriweather. In front of the Cal bench. So Wake will force a punt here. Ball again on the coverage over there.
Whew, thank goodness for those expedited reviews.
Out to punt for just the second time tonight. Lachlan Wilson, redshirt senior. Heavy leg, averaging 45, almost 46 yards a punt. Morin and Versteeg are back as twin safeties. They're stacked, and Morin is the deep safety, high driving spiral. Morin backs up to his 7, makes the catch, runs to the left side to the 10, 15 up the numbers, 20-22. Nice return from Wake's second all-time leading punt returner. 15 more yards for Taylor Morin on that return. He averages almost 18 yards a punt return. All right, Wake will have the ball at its own 22 when we come back. Timeout down below. We go to break by telling you the score here. Nearly halfway through quarter number 3. Cal 29, Wake Forest 14.
Your morning shave with Barbasol is a time for self-reflection. Look in that mirror and ask yourself, can I make a real difference in this world? Of course you can. Just not today. There's football on. Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Hey, Demon Deacons, cue the shine and savings. The new Zips Car Wash app is available for download. Keeping your ride sparkling clean has never been more rewarding. Get the free Zips app and earn points for every in-app purchase, including memberships. Then turn those points into free car wash rewards. Download the app today and your first car wash is free. Visit Apple App Store or Google Play Store and search Zips Car Wash now. Zips Car Wash, proud partner of Wake Forest Athletics.
Jeff Marson checking in here from the Learfield Studios, third quarter between Wake Forest and Cal, as we take a look at a couple of other games going on in college football tonight. In the Big Ten, Iowa and UCLA are now tied at 10 apiece following a UCLA touchdown. 3:27 to go in the second quarter from Pasadena, and Memphis has surged in front of Rice 7-6 with a Seth Hennigan passing touchdown. 6:21 to go in the second quarter from the Liberty Bowl. We'll send it back to a Legacy Stadium with Stan and Larry.
Okay, Jeff, thank you very much. Jeff Marson, busy man this week, busiest guy in show business. Filling in for Chris Hooks tonight. Chris will be back with us next week when Wake is at Chapel Hill, and Jeff's always with us in basketball. He'll be with me and Dinger on Sunday from Greensboro, Wake and Michigan. I can't wait for that one.
You've had a busy week.
Yeah, pretty busy. It's November. That's what we do.
There you go.
That's what we do.
Second only to February, right?
I get late in basketball and baseball starts. It gets kind of crazy. All right, Wake Forest will have it after that Morin punt return. 1st and 10 at the Demon Deacon 22-yard line. Tate Carney in there at running back, the Davie County product. 2 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. Cal with a 4-man front. Snap to Bachmeier, give to Carney. Right side blocker in front. Carney going to get bounced behind the line of scrimmage, taken down. They'll give him progress probably right about the line of scrimmage. He got knocked back to the 20, but his progress to the 22. No gain there. Liam Johnson brings him down. He's a Princeton transfer at linebacker. 2nd down and 10. Wake ball moves from the left hash to the right. Snap to Bachmeier. Blitz on. Bachmeier pulls the trigger over the middle. Pass caught at the 30. And up to the 32-yard line for Wake Forest goes Alexander, brought down by the 2 Williams, Miles and Noel. Noel with that interception earlier in the end zone. In a 10. 1st and 10. The Demon Deacon 32. Again, the snap back to Bachmeier. Looks down the right sideline, throws downfield, and what a catch on a leaping dive by Taylor Morin down at the 45-yard line of California.
Well, the amazing thing about that play, too, is that Harris had held him kind of at the line, grabbed his hand and spun him just a little bit. And he just kept going more and kept going and got the ball.
23-yard gain, first down Wake. Quick snap to Bachmeier, looks left and long down the sideline. Pass is going to be caught after a battle at the 20, down to the 10, 5, touchdown. Is that Donovan Green? Back in it and back in the end zone. 45-yard play, and he is just a difference maker. When he is in the lineup, good things happen.
Number 11 shows up in a big way, fought for the ball, took it away, and then had nothing but empty ground in front of him and took it all the way into the end zone. And game changer is the name for it.
Third touchdown of the season. He's missed several games with a bad hamstring. His 13th career touchdown. And the Deacs with an extra point try here would be 8 points away. It's Cal 29, Wake 20 right now. Snap and spot good, and the kick by Matt Dennis is through there. And the Deacs again hanging close, right? Just hanging around.
Just hanging around, and now all of a sudden the offense looks a little bit better. Boy, what a reception Donovan Green is getting down on the Wake Forest sideline and out on the field from his offense as he comes off. Just terrific to see him back there. Defender never got himself turned around, and Green actually fumbled the ball, juggled it just a little bit on his way into the end zone, but didn't drop it till he got in there. And gives 6 really important points to the Wake Forest offense. And the Deacs needed that so badly.
Yeah, that is a big-time Riddle Tractor touchdown. The 45-yard pass, Bachmeier to Green. Riddle Tractor equipping those to get the job done. And the Truist scoring summary, 78 yards, 4 plays, 1 minute, 14 seconds. Truist, an official banking partner of Wake Forest Athletics. And now it's 29-21 Cal with 7:43 to go here in the third quarter. Got a brand new game down below as Carlson will kick to Williams. And here's the boot. And it's a high, deep one and through the end zone for a touchback. And Cal will get it at the 25-yard line. Donovan Green, if he could just stay healthy. 6'2" redshirt junior from Mount Airy High School.
The pride of. Second most famous resident to come out of Mount Airy.
Now, wait a minute. There's a sheriff and a deputy you got to figure into that.
Well, in the Wake Forest world.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right, first down for Cal. Ott's in the backfield again. Mendoza has the snap. Play fake, wants to throw, swings it right to Ott out of the backfield up to the 30-yard line and out of bounds across the way. Jackson Mole is there for the tackle.
Interesting that Ott could have taken the one step out of bounds and given himself up. Instead, he takes the abuse and makes contact with a couple of Deacs around him.
Mendoza over 300 yards throwing on the night. 321 now and a couple of touchdowns. He's thrown it 46 times. And again, second down and 4 for the Bears, who lead 29-21, 7:10 to go third quarter. Clock running, movement along the line of scrimmage. This time the Bears get caught.
False start. Number 52, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So Mendoza will be icing the arm on the way back to California, huh?
Yeah, he'll have plenty of time to do that. 5 hours and 40 minutes it was from Greensboro to San Jose a couple of weeks ago.
Just if anybody's counting.
Not that I was counting. Oh.
It was comfy in that middle seat.
The short trip is coming east. It's longer going, not longer, but takes longer. Distance is the same, is my point. All right, 2nd and 9. Snap back to Mendoza. Long pass on the right sideline. Incomplete. Good defense by Mole. Running stride for stride with the wide receiver, Brady.
And used the sideline wisely, too. Just kind of kept shifting the angle to make him run out of bounds.
Brings on 3rd down 9 for California. Bears 3 out of 9 tonight on 3rd down. Got to get a full 9 yards here to keep the drive alive. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Change that, two to the left. Ball's on the right hash mark. Wake with a four-man rush. Snap to Mendoza. Going to get sacked back here, and the ball comes out and recovered by Wake, I think, at the 25-yard line. No, they said Mendoza was down.
Oh, well, let's have another look at it.
Ruling on the field, the ball carrier was down. 4th down.
Cody had the sack. Wake thought the ball was out and then alertly recovered it. But the ruling was that Mendoza was down before the ball came out. And he was.
He was on his back.
Yep, he was. So a good call on the play. But the Wake Forest defense turns the heat up and will force the punt off the foot of Wilson. Back again are Versteeg and Morin. Morin's the deep safety. Versteeg right in front of him. Here's the snap, and here's the kick. High rocket. Wait a minute. I don't think this play will count.
The ball carrier was down. Previous play is under further review.
Not expedited this time.
No. They were ready to go. Slam the brakes on that. I think, well, looked pretty clear on the replay we saw, didn't it?
First one that we saw, yeah, unless there's another angle.
Got 5:53 left in the third quarter. Cal 29, Wake 21. Another close shave replay review, your favorite, brought to you by Barbasol, Larry.
Sorry to interrupt, Stan, but the ground can't cause a fumble, but it can cause an interception, or it can't cause an interception, it can't cause a fumble. Which way was that we were talking about the other night?
It's some rules in football don't make a lot of sense. Ground cannot cause a fumble when you're rushing the ball, but you have to take a catch all the way to the ground.
You have to take the catch.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. The ball carrier was down prior to losing possession. 4th down.
So now we'll get the punt.
The only possibility there might have been if the ball was juggling around on his stomach as he was going down, and we couldn't see it from the replays that we saw.
Well, by my count, 29 minus 21 is 8. Right?
That's good figuring.
So that's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And it's a tie game. Here's the punt. High spiral. Morin makes the grab at his 30. No fair catch. Makes one man miss. Second man miss. Bouncing around. Oh, the ball comes out, and it's scooped up by Cal. Barth at the 28-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Taylor Morin was fighting for extra yards, and that's twice tonight on kick returns that Cal has recovered a fumble. But there's a marker down on the field in front of the Wake bench about 25 yards away from where the fumble occurred. So hang on just a minute. The ball was recovered at the Wake 28-yard line. In the first half, Wake fumbled a kickoff return, which was scooped up and returned for a touchdown.
Looked like that one had a chance to go into the end zone, too.
Here's the call.
During the return, personal foul, face mask, number 8 for the kicking team. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from where the loss of possession was at the beanbag. First down.
Wow, what a break. Cal was going to get the ball. Instead, the Deeks get the ball. And
no, I think that Cal still gets the ball, but the ball goes, no?
The official motion first down Wake. He pointed in Wake's direction. Now, maybe Gary Patterson misspoke. He's going over to talk to the California coaches right now.
If the foul occurred before we'll let them straighten this out.
The way he explained it, Wake is going to get the ball and 15 yards tacked on to where the ball was fumbled.
Wow. Yeah. The foul occurred as the man was running down or to Morin is the question.
Yeah, Wake's going to get the ball. Wow. Yeah, another huge break by penalty. for Wake Forest. And this is going to approach midfield. Yeah, the 49-yard line of Wake Forest is where the ball will be spotted. And Wake will have it 1st and 10.
Wow.
Yeah, Cal was about to have it inside the Wake 30. Now Wake has it at midfield. How about that break? Cal now with 5 penalties for 55 yards and some big ones. Bachmeier sends 3 deacons wide to the right, along with the tight end. Handoff to that power side, and going tough again for Claiborne. He nudges the ball just past the 50-yard line, gain of about 1.5.
Well, and it's all because of where the beanbag was. I think that's the first reference to a beanbag I've heard in the referee's decision, too.
T.J. Bowler's there to make the tackle. Wisconsin transfer. 2nd down, 9 Wake. Clock down to 5:08 to go third quarter. Here's another handoff to Claiborne, and he's going to lose a little bit back to the Wake side of the 50 to the 49. Bowlers again, back-to-back plays by the 6'2 redshirt junior out of Tiffin, Iowa. And for Wake now, just like that, it's 3rd down and 10. 29-21 Cal. 1 possession game, 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Snap to Bachmeier, needs 10. Looks middle, now runs with it. Pumps once, down to the 45, lowers his head to the 40. That'll be a 1st down. Bachmeier knew exactly what he needed to get. He lowered his head and went forward for the 1st down. Woodson and Barth make the tackle after a gain of 11.
Didn't make it by much, but a great decision, as you said, to know exactly where he was on the field and which way he had to go into it.
New set of downs at the California 40. Wake trails by 8. Here's Bachmeier, fakes the handoff and throws deep toward the end zone. It is going to be incomplete, but markers fly. That'll be pass interference. Deuce Alexander was breaking open at about the goal line, and then 2 Bears were right there with contact, and the flags came flying.
Pass interference, defense, number 20, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
So again, that's against the Bears, and another big penalty on this Cal defense.
Cam Sidney just tried to run through Deuce and then put his hands out like what? What did I do?
Line of scrimmage now, the Cal 25. 0:05 left in the third quarter. Wake trailing by 8 with the ball deep in Cal territory. Bachmeier fakes the handoff, looks middle, throws deep, end zone, incomplete, and he had Alexander wide open and overshot him by about 2 feet. And Bachmeier, with his hands on top of his head, he knew exactly that he had an easy touchdown and he missed it.
And he had time. He did get himself set. He did have good mechanics.
Wake in a hurry, right back up over the ball. There's the snap, and to give to Claiborne in the middle, breaks through to the 20-yard line, still spinning and churning. Reached the ball across the 20 just a little bit. Williams and Woodson, the safeties, make the tackle, but a gain of 5 for Claiborne. The Wake's using quicker tempo right now. Back up over the ball. They overload the offensive right. Snap to a Bachmeier. He looks right. Nothing there. Now giving ground and getting sacked way back here at the 34-yard line. Tackled by Barth, who's having some kind of night tonight. It's a loss of a dozen right there. And the 5th sack of the night by Cal against Wake Forest.
And again, it looks like there's a point where you can dump the ball out of bounds to at least get back to the line of scrimmage to give yourself a better shot at the field goal.
Well, Matt Dennis comes out. This is going to be a 51-yard try.
With the wind.
His career long is 46. This will be a new career long by 5 from the right hash mark and 51 yards away. Snap and spot are good. Nope, and it's now blocked at the line of scrimmage by Cal. Blocked by Bowlers. Loose ball. Finally scooped up by the Bears at the Wake 30-yard line. The kick is blocked, and Cal is back in business. Second block kick suffered by Dennis in his career. And Cal is back to where all this started, right? Way back at the 28-yard line where the Bears had recovered what, at the time, we thought was a Wake fumbled punt return.
Just about where the fumble was. This is crazy. It's a crazy game. That's a huge play.
Last time the Deacs had a field goal blocked was against A&M back in the bowl game of 2017. And now Cal is in business. 1st and 10 at the Wake 28 at the right hash mark and leading by 8. Here's a fake by the quarterback Mendoza. He runs it up the middle. A little bit of room here past the 25 and 20. Still on his feet and down to the Wake Forest 16-yard line. Gain of a dozen for Mendoza. He came into the game with 20 net rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. And he's got Cal in the red zone at the Wake 16. Clock down to 2:14 here in the third quarter. 29-21 California. Mendoza ready. He will send Endries in motion to the right, the tight end. There's the snap. Handoff right side to Thomas, trying to get to the corner and lunges down toward the Wake 10. They'll spot him at about the 11, where Combs makes the tackle for Wake after a gain of 5 for Thomas, the sophomore from Oakland, California. Cal working on an 8-point lead. Inside 2 minutes to go, third quarter. California approaching 400 yards of offense here tonight. Down at the Wake 11. Empty backfield. Mendoza has the snap, swings it left and incomplete. Tried to hit Thomas, who had come from the right side of the formation, in motion to the left, and he was running pretty hard when that ball got to him a little low and incomplete. It's third down.
He must have shortened up the route because the ball, if he'd caught it in stride, would have gotten him into the end zone. He had plenty of room to take it, but the ball was behind him a little bit, so he must have skidded it out.
Well, it's third down and 5 at the Wake Forest 11. Cal with an 8-point lead. Empty backfield again, 3 receivers right, and now 3 to the left with motion. Pass to the right side and caught at the 5-yard line, and down to the 4 will go Merriweather, brought down by Combs. It's a gain of 7. Now it's 1st and goal to go for California. Wake will run Justin Cody out on that defensive front. And Cal's ready. 1st and goal again from the 4, right hash mark. Mendoza with the snap, opens up to the right side and hands the ball to Ott, who has stood up at the line of scrimmage. Pretty good stand there by the Wake Forest front. Pointer first with Anderson in there to help. The loss of a yard. Nick Anderson came into the game tonight with 82 tackles. That leads the ACC, 7th in the country. He has 7 tonight and a pass interception. 2nd and goal to go Cal at the Wake 5. California 29, Wake Forest 21 here on a Friday night under the lights. First ever meeting. Demon Deacs and the Bears. 2nd and goal to go. Mendoza, again a man in motion from right to left, takes the handoff, runs himself up the gut of the defense and into the end zone for a Cal touchdown. And just like that, it is 35-21.
Second time they ran that play, and it's been wide open both times that they did. And he'd still be running if he hadn't been forced to stop by the goalpost.
Pardon me, Larry. 2nd rushing touchdown for Mendoza on the year. And Morris is out to try to make it 36-21 Cal on the road here in Winston-Salem. Snap and spot good. And the extra point on its way and through there. We'll take a timeout and get word from your local stations by telling you the score here in Winston-Salem in the third quarter. Cal 36, Wake Forest 21.
'Tis the season for family and friends. 'Tis the season for gifting. And 'tis the season for making holiday dreams come true. 'Tis the season for using the old-timey contraction "tis." And 'tis the time of year for holiday scratch-offs. With over $85 million in total prizes, 'tis the best gift of all.
'Tis the season to gift endless joy with holiday scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning rate from 1 in 3.06 to 9.95. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
This is Dinger for Roger Marion Automotive. Roger has been servicing all my family car needs for over 30 years, and I encourage all fans listening to do the same. Get great service for your car at the best possible price. In addition, you get a chance to talk Wake Forest sports and history. Roger has 2 locations in Clements, one near West Forsyth High School and the other on James Street. Call Roger and Coleman at 778-1518 or Lenny and Bob at 766-2636. So call Roger today and tell him Dinger sent you.
Legacy Stadium between Wake Forest and Cal. Jeff Marson checking in from the Learfield studios with a quick out-of-town score update. Memphis leading Rice Red now 14-13 in an American Conference game. 31 seconds to go in the first half of that one. We also got kickoff between New Mexico and San Diego State. Those teams in a scoreless tie. UCLA surged in front of Iowa before the halftime break, 17-10. A quick Carolina connection. Head coach of UCLA, Deshaun Foster, scored a touchdown in Super Bowl 38 for the Carolina Panthers and has his Bruins leading the Hawkeyes. Send it back to Legacy Stadium with Stan and Larry, guys.
And only 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. After the blocked field goal, the Bears go the 28 yards in only 6 plays. Mendoza runs it up between the hash marks for the touchdown. And, boy, it was 29-21 Bears and Wake going in for points. Doesn't happen. And the Bears come back and tack on to the advantage. Now it's 36-21.
It looked like there were opportunities. You're exactly right. Trying the sack that set up the long field goal forced him to change the angle that he wanted to kick the ball because it was a longer kick. And it was blocked pretty easily at the line of scrimmage and then turned the whole game around. And again, it's the precise passing of Cal has been very impressive to watch. And then a great goal line call on a play that had worked earlier in the night.
Ryan Coe will tee it up. He's been kicking all night, kicking off all night. Damon Claiborne, the deep safety for Wake, back at the 2-yard line. Block punt and a fumble kick off return for a touchdown. Cost Wake 14 points tonight. Special teams were so good at Stanford. Let the Deacs down here tonight.
Blocked field goal.
So far, blocked field goal. And here's the kick by Coe, high and not all that deep. Claiborne makes the grab at his 3. Up the numbers now to the 5, 10, 15 angles. Near side 16, take it down. Great coverage downfield by California. And Wake will start inside its own 20-yard line with a long field and only 14 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Cal is a very impressive-looking team in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, we were talking to their radio crew, and they were talking about the team speed, and overall it looks really good. Yeah, we've seen several speed plays here tonight, and boy, the arm of Mendoza have been really impressive. He's thrown for 321 yards tonight, couple of touchdowns, run for another. First down play. Here's Bachmeier, play fake, looks right, ball tipped as he throws it. That's about the third time tonight. Reese got his hand on the ball that time.
You know, you look at the pro quarterbacks and you see them throwing from different angles and you wonder why, and that's exactly why right there.
Reese at 6'2", got that hand up to knock it down. Second down play for Wake. Off play action. Here's Bachmeier. Nowhere to go. Now we'll run to the near side. Breaks a tackle. 15-20. Lowers his head over the 25 to the 27-yard line. Nice run again by Bachmeier. Picks up the first down. Liam Johnson out of Morristown, New Jersey.
At the end of the third quarter.
Is there to make the tackle. All right, you heard our referee, Gary Patterson. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll take a timeout. On to the fourth we go by telling you the score from a Legacy Stadium. Cal 36, Wake Forest 21.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes. But one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Football season is here, and the fall months are approaching, but it's still warm. That means pests like ants, roaches, and mosquitoes are still out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Stark Exterminators to keep your home, business, and tailgate pest-free. The professionals at Stark understand that it is not just any property, it is your home or business, and they will inspect, identify, and then treat with a solution that is customized for you. Schedule your free pest inspection today. Call 855-STARK now or visit StarkExterminators.com.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Reminder that wherever you go, whatever you do, when you have the power and technology of a Ford F-150 on your team, it's game on. For great offers or to learn more about F-150, go to buyfordnow.com and see your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Wake Forest Athletics. We'll be at Chapel Hill a week from tomorrow. Big Four matchup, Wake and Carolina, 8 o'clock kick, late night. And the drive home, hopefully Wake will continue the road success. Deacs have played well away from Winston. Tonight here at home, having some issues with Cal, the Bears through 3 quarters have outgained Wake 411 to 249.
That closed it up some, though, so now just need to have a big fourth quarter.
Bears with 328 yards through the air, 83 on the ground. Wake's thrown for 198, 53 rushing yards. California 10 more first downs than Wake. But only 15 minutes left now. The Deacons trailing by 15, 36 to 21. Don't forget, Sunday afternoon, back to basketball, 12:30 airtime, 1 o'clock tip for Greensboro, Wake Forest, and Michigan. Steve Forbes and crew trying to get to 3-0. And a tough test against a really good Michigan team coming up on Sunday.
You know I'm going to be texting you nonstop during that, right?
Probably.
From Arizona.
Well, you can listen on the Varsity app. Put your
what time's the game?
AirPods in. 1 o'clock. Let's go downstairs, check in with Dave Gorn. Dave.
Yeah, speaking of listening, during the quarter break, they played Piano Man in the stadium, and one of the dazzling Deeks said, "Who sings this?"
Oh,
and
wow.
I officially got old right there on the spot.
Oh, wow. Oh, I hear you. All right. Down below Wake ready. 1st and 10 at the Deacon 28. Bachmeier drops, throws right side. Pass caught out of the backfield by Claiborne. Broke a tackle about the 29 and jumps forward to the 33-34. Marcus Harris is over there to make the tackle. Gain of 5. Again, Claiborne earlier in the game caught a 44-yard touchdown pass from Bachmeier. 2nd down and 5. Give to the right side. Nothing there for Claiborne. Darts back to the left, and some room now for him over the 40 up to the 45, 48-yard line. Nice job of cutting back by Devon Claiborne. The safeties, Williams and Woodson, make the tackle. Gain of 16 yards.
That's some serious wiggle, Stan.
Claiborne up to 66 yards on the ground right now. Change that 82. They just updated. Here's a play fake left. Bachmeier rolling right. Throws to the sideline. Caught by Morin over there in front of the Cal bench. Short gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. 14 minutes left in the game. Cal 36. Wake Forest 21. Bachmeier in the gun, has the snap. No handoff. Throws over the middle. Pass going to be caught on the run at the 35-yard line. Horatio Fields bringing it in. Miles Williams makes the tackle. He scored the touchdown earlier in the first half on a fumble return on a kickoff. Wake now 1st and 10 at the Bear 35. Here's the give, middle of the line. Claiborne shakes a tackler at the 35-yard line and straight ahead and down to the 30, where he's brought down by Carlton. Another gain of 5 as Claiborne now starts to inch closer toward 100 yards on the night.
Bachmeier led the blocking a little bit on that play.
Does that from time to time. Bachmeier 6'2", 215. He's not a little guy. He's got 3 receivers out wide to the right, handoff to the left, though, opposite that formation, and Claiborne runs it down to the 27-yard line. Over on that left hash mark, brought down by the linebacker Liam Johnson. Gain of 3. 3rd down and a long 2 right now for Wake. With 12:48 to go, and Wake trailing 36-21 here at home. 3rd down and a couple. Give to the right side. Claiborne darts back to the middle. Breaks a tackle. 25-20. Breaks another at the 15. Down to the 10. What a run. What a run by Damon Claiborne. They will give him the 9-yard line. Wake will have it first and goal to go, run of 18 yards.
He's a really good football player.
For DeMond Claiborne. Wake now will send 3 Deacons wide to the left on first and goal. Hand off to the right side. Claiborne breaks a tackle at the 5 down to the 4. He's up over 110 yards now as Johnson is there to make the tackle. And here's an injury on the field to a Cal player. DeMond Claiborne on the night, 23 carries. Change that. Yeah, 23, 113 yards. 1 rushing touchdown, 1 receiving.
He just gets up to speed so quickly. You know, he's moving, but he's moving 3/4 speed, and then all of a sudden, when he sees a crease, he takes it to another gear, and is exciting to watch.
You know, and honestly, Larry, you and I don't talk a whole lot about NIL, but DeMond Claiborne is making himself some money this year, right? They're going to be, if he chooses to, he can make a lot of money.
And I saw 3 NFL scouts here tonight, too, as I was walking around the field before the game. So, you know, every move they make is analyzed. And
absolutely.
And the recruiting process goes on year-round from the other teams.
He came into the game with 711 yards. Again, he's got 113 more. And he just seems to get better and better.
And he's been catching balls out of the backfield, too.
Wake ready, 2nd and goal from the right hash mark. Bachmeier fakes the handoff, drifts right, runs with the ball, dives toward the goal line, is in there. Touchdown, Bachmeier. Touchdown, Wake Forest. A run of 4. And the Deacons just will not go away. With 11:46 left in the game, it's now 36-27, Cal, with Wake maybe and probably going for 2. It will.
Yep, got to do that. Used a nice arm pump fake to Lodge to get himself a little bit of room to run with, and then just gutted it out into the end zone.
First rushing touchdown for Bachmeier as a Wake quarterback. And now the offense out there to go for 2 and try to make it 36-29. Ball is just inside the left hash mark. Lodge in motion to the right. Snap to Bachmeier. Short drop, looks, fires, end zone, caught for 2 points. That's Lodge who was in motion. He reels it in. And a brand new score as we take a timeout and a word from your local stations. We go to break with the score. Cal 36, Wake Forest 29.
Hey everyone, this is Tate Carney, running back with the Wake Forest football team. In a football game, there's no one call that is right for every situation. Lucky for Demon Deacon fans, when it comes to your home's heating, cooling, and plumbing, and electrical issues, just one call to Sutton Brothers can do it all. Sutton Brothers expert technicians will assess your situation, determine the best game plan, and then fix the problem. So when you need help with your heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical systems, remember that one call to Sutton Brothers does it all.
This great call in Wake Forest history is presented by T-Mobile. September 2017, the Deacs are 3-0 and leading App State 2019 in Boone, but the Mountaineers are in field goal range with 10 seconds left. Then from the edge comes Scotty Washington.
Snap a bit high, the kick by Rubino on the way, it is blocked! It is blocked! Deacons blocked the kick! Deacons blocked the kick with 5 seconds to go! And the Deacons are going to win the football game!
Go to T-Mobile.com to get a great deal on iPhone 16 Pro.
Back in Winston-Salem, still a lot of football left. 11:46 remains, and it is now a 7-point game. Wake goes 84 yards in 11 plays, 3 minutes and 29 seconds on the drive. That's your truest scoring summary. And the Riddle Tractor touchdown was a 4-yard run from Hank Bachmeier, followed by a 2-point pass to Harry Lodge. And so that's where we are, 36-29. Only 7 points between these two now.
And there have been some wackadoodle plays in this game, too.
A few. Got a crazy penalties.
penalties, you know, when
I mean, it feels like Wake's behind by 3 touchdowns, and Wake's right in the fight now.
But you look at the penalties, and Cal has had 6 for 70 yards. Wake's 2 for 15 yards, but those 70 yards and the 6 penalties have come at very inopportune moments for Cal. And really, Wake's taken advantage of a couple of those to keep this game where it is.
Bachmeier's now thrown for 218 yards and a couple of touchdowns. She's run for another.
Got a better quarterback rating at the moment than Mendoza does.
Quickly down to Dave. Dave?
Yeah, we talked earlier in the half how Dave Clausen's always 3 scores. Okay, we need to get it to 2. And it didn't seem like we were ever going to get to 1. But now we're here. We'll see what the defense can do and see if they can hold Cal and get him off the field quickly.
Carlson ready to kick it. Williams is deep for the Bears right at the goal line on the near side. Carlson kicking into the wind. Gets this one high. The wind's going to knock this down. Williams will make the catch. It is 4 between the numbers and hash mark right side. Veers left to the 15 to the 20. Gets a little block there and gets to the 21-22. That's about it. Pretty good coverage downfield for Wake Forest. And Cal Golden Bears come out with the football in a 7-point lead. 11:40 left in the game. Cal with 411 yards of offense. Wake with 322. Mendoza has thrown the ball 49 times already for 328 yards, couple of touchdowns. Wake's picked him once. Now the officials will stop this play. No idea.
Went and talked to a player on the sideline at the 20-yard line, right by the 20.
He's talking to Graves, one of the wide receivers over there. Maybe a mouthpiece, equipment, something. I don't know. But now we're ready. First down play for the Bears. Motion to the right. Snap to Mendoza. Play fake, runs right, throws on the run. Pass downfield will be caught at the 30-yard line. That's Jordan King, second time tonight. He's reeled one in. Tackle made by Quincy Bryant and Evan Slocum. Gain of 8, second down and 2 for the Bears at their 30. Start to put one eye on the field, one eye on the clock as it runs now. 11:10 left in the game. Second down and short, only 2 yards to go. Ball at the right hash mark, motion to the left. Play fake left throw to the left side out on the flank is going to be caught out there at the 38. Then out at the 40-yard line was Matthews, the Utah transfer, gain of 11. Slocum threw him out of bounds. Got to be careful when you tackle like that. But no foul. And a first down for Cal at its 41.
Close, but no foul.
Yep. No harm, no foul. Clock runs, 10:40 to go in the game. Cal up 7 with the ball. Motion again to the right, empties the backfield. Mendoza has the snap, drifts to the right, moving pocket, throws downfield. Great route, pass caught at the Wake 42-yard line. And down with the catch is Matthews, and another first down for California.
Boy, they really have run some great routes to find the open slots in the field. Terrific receiving core.
16 more yards there down to the Wake Forest 43. Clock continues to spin. 10:10 to go in the football game, which kicked off at 8:02 Eastern Time. We're now past 11 by a minute. First down, 10 Bears. Again at the Wake 43. Mendoza swings it left out of the backfield. Mott makes the catch 45-40 and is undercut, falling down, though, to the Deacon 37 by Zamari Stevenson. A gain of 5 for Cal there.
It's past your bedtime, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
We'll be next week, too.
Yes, sir. That's why somebody else is driving on Wednesday. The Gorin Express. We'll have to get Dave on the mic here in a minute and ask him what time we're leaving next Saturday. Second down and 5 for Wake at the 38 of the Deacs. Wake with only a 3-man front right now. Play action, Mendoza swings it out right side, caught on the run, and then stepping out of bounds at the 32-yard line is Grizel.
The other thing Mendoza's done a really good job is he's had people in his face. Jasheen Davis right there had his hands up. That's a big target, and he somehow got the ball around him with something on it to complete the pass.
Down to the Wake 32 and another. Cal first down, 9 minutes to go. Cal 36, Wake 29. Deeks have been playing from behind all night long. I mean, right from the jump. Cal got points on its first possession. Bears ready. Mendoza deep in the shotgun. Hands the ball left side to Ott, and everybody's waiting on him. He's going to get taken down for a loss back here at the 38-yard line, brought down by Jasheen Davis and Justin Cody.
Jasheen Davis had the wingspan totally extended, waiting for him.
Jasheen just passed Fred Robbins and is now 5th all-time tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Congratulations to Jasheen. He's lopping them off one by one. Snap to Mendoza in trouble. Sack back here at the 47-yard line. Deeks get to him on a huge play from B.J. Williams and Kevin Pointer.
Yeah, there was a host of Demon Deacons in the backfield.
That's a loss of 9 yards. Third sack of the night by the Wake Forest defense.
4-man rush. They just overpowered the Cal front line.
And Food Line Feeds just donated another 1,000 meals to feed our neighbors in need right here in Winston-Salem. Keep cheering on the quarterback sacks to help us give back. Food Lion Feeds. Third down, 25 yards to go for Cal.
Timeout, Cal. That's their first charge timeout of the half. Media timeout.
So Cal takes timeout. We take timeout. We go to break with a score at only 7:22 left in the game. California 36, Wake Forest 29.
Can't wait for Black Friday? Same. Luckily, Kohl's savings start early. Shop Friday through Sunday and score so many deals. At the top of my list, 50% off toys, up to 60% off coats, 50% off kitchen appliances, and with an extra 15% off, women's and junior sweaters are under $13. Plus, you'll get extra Kohl's cash with $15 earned for every $50 spent on Friday at Kohl's. Select styles, 15% offer valid November 8th through 10th. Coupons do not apply to toys. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
All right, game day concessions. Can I get a Pepsi?
You can, but son, you don't just get a Pepsi. Pepsi gets you. It gets the glory of beholding Wake Forest football. Pepsi shepherds us through adversity. It refreshes us as we roll the quad after every Deeks triumph. Now, would you like a Pepsi, son?
I'll take 100,000 million.
Let's do one Pepsi and go from there.
Right, good call.
Pepsi, proud partners of Wake Forest football.
Jeff Marson checking in from the Learfield Studios. Fourth quarter between Cal and Wake Forest. A quick out-of-town score update. UCLA and Iowa just getting going in the second half. Still 17-10. Bruins out in front of the Hawkeyes. A back-and-forth affair between Memphis and Rice. The Tigers lead the Owls 17-13. They're at the halftime break from the Liberty Bowl. We've finally gotten the start in the Mountain West game tonight. New Mexico with a 7-3 lead over San Diego State on a long Eli Sanders touchdown run. 3:04 to go in the first quarter from Snapdragon Stadium. We'll send it back to a Legacy Stadium, though, down the street with Stan and Larry. Guys?
All right, Jeff Marson, thank you very much. Half of the fourth quarter gone, half to come. What will we see? Cal 36, Wake Forest 29. And a crazy, crazy game. ACC game. Cal.
All right, so we start with crazy before we ever get near the field.
That's right. Cal 0-4 in the ACC. Wake 2-2. Each team 4-4 on the year. So I mean, this has bowl implications. All kinds of stuff. And again, just 7 points separate the two right now. 36-29 the score. Quickly, let's go down to Dave.
Not to overstate the importance of this next play, but that last play, the sack made it 3rd and 25. Pretty much took Cal out of field goal range, so another huge play for the Wake Forest defense right here.
Ball is at the Wake Forest 47. Mendoza in the gun. Wake's got 4 across the front. Snap to Mendoza, a little screen over the middle. Pass caught at the 45-40 and all the way down to the Wake 36-yard line. Nick Anderson makes the tackle. That was a sizable gain, though, for the Bears, a gain of 17. And out comes Coe, the long kicker, to try another 54-yard field goal. Coe ended, and the wind is at his back. That's noteworthy.
Looks stronger, too.
He ended the first half with a 54-yard field goal. Exact same distance. This from the left hash mark. Snap down. Spot. Boot on the way. Line drive. Plenty of leg, and he got another one. 2 54-yarders for the redshirt senior Ryan Coe, and that makes it a 10-point, 2-possession lead for Cal at 39-29.
Wow. And he had plenty of room on it. That ball hit off the back wall, so he had more distance. Again, the wind looks like it's picked up some as we look at the flags waving around the stadium, but he had plenty of leg, clearly through the uprights, and quieted this crowd down. Sent some of the people headed for the exits, but still 6.5 to go. Wake needs to get some points quickly.
Wow, Coe. And he had missed, coming into tonight, half of his field goal tries. Half of them. He was 7 out of 14. He's hit 2 54-yarders tonight. And Cal with a big 10-point lead in 6 minutes, 39 seconds remaining. Coe's back out there to tee it up and kick it to Claiborne. He hit that. That wasn't a very high kick, but man, did he smoke it. Here's the kickoff on the way. Got the same kind of kick. Low but effective and deep. No return, and Wake's offense will start at the 25-yard line.
Well, Wake Forest has finally gotten some rhythm in the offense. They've finally started throwing the ball well enough so that DeMond Claiborne can break loose for some double-digit runs. You have to lean back on that now.
Wake up over the ball, getting ready. 3 receivers wide to the right. Bachmeier in the gun. Makes the handoff left, runs right with the ball, throws on the run too high, downfield, incomplete. That was a dangerous throw with Williams on coverage. Let's go downstairs to Dave Gorin. Dave?
Yeah, you figure Wake has to go fast now because, as you just said, it's now a 2-score game. So look for it fast on offense. See what they can get done.
Right back up over the ball. Bachmeier's got Donovan Green wide left. Caught a touchdown in the first half. Play fake. Bachmeier loads up, throws deep down the right side, incomplete. That ball's into the boundary. Coverage over there by Little John. And out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. 6:28 left. And the Bears up 10. Alexander was the intended target. He's now finally back on the right side of the line of scrimmage. 3 Deacons split wide right. Bachmeier loads up, ready, throws a short one over the middle, almost intercepted. Barth right in the middle of that fray, and Claiborne, I think, was the intended target. Looked like it. Now it is 4th down and 10. And with 6:24 and down 10, Dave Clawson's going to keep the offense out there. You have to convert. Snap to Bachmeier. Looks, waits, throws downfield. Caught at the 40-yard line by Taylor Morin.
Who else?
Yeah, absolutely. He's always open, right? Woodson makes the tackle. Morin brought down after a gain of 18 at the 43. So still some life in these Deacons yet with 6 minutes to go. Bachmeier sends 2 of his teammates wide right. One to the left with a tight end. Cal rushing 4. Wake with a slow mesh, no handoff. Bachmeier runs right and throws the ball with a guy all over him, and Bachmeier's crunched to the ground by Carlton. Better be careful tackling quarterbacks like that, although Bachmeier was on the move a little bit. That will stop the clock at 5:55 to go. And again, Cal's lead is 10. Wake has it at its own 43. Second down, 10 yards to go. Bachmeier on the night, 236 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. He's got the snap. Looks left to the numbers. Pass caught here at the 50. Big tackle on, is that Carney? Nope, it's Morin who makes the grab, and Noel Williams got him. Gain of 7, third down 3.
Really got him.
Couldn't see the number till the very last moment. And the ball's right at the 50-yard line. Third down and 3. 5.5 minutes to go. Clock running. Wake down 10 with the ball at midfield. Left hash mark. Snap to Bachmeier. Looking left. Throws to the sideline. Pass going to be caught by Alexander right at the boundary. And tackled by Miles Williams. Gain of 10.
Good catch by Alexander reaching back upfield.
Wake is ready. Clock runs. 5:15 to go. At the Cal 40. Handoff. This, I guarantee you, is Carney. And he slams the ball forward and down to the 35-yard line.
All you needed to see was the contact.
Exactly. What's in there to make the tackle? Gain of 6. Oh. He soon hit you as look at you. Cal with some new bodies, some fresh bodies out there. Second down and 5 Wake at the Cal 34. Bears up 10. Deacons on the march. Bachmeier looks, pumps left, now throws right, incomplete. With a defender in his face, the ball at the feet of Carney out of the backfield. Kianina was in there defensively for Cal. So now the Deacs faced with third down and 4 at the California 34, trailing by 10, 4:40 to go. Wake heading toward the north, down below, right to left as we face the field and toward Bridger Fieldhouse. Snap to Bachmeier. Quarterback run past the 35 down to the 30 and spinning down to the 26 for another first down. Tackle made by Fall there, a transfer from Eastern Kentucky. Sheck Salou Fall. Now there's a first down. First down Wake at the Cal 26. Clock at 4:18 to go. Snap to Bachmeier. Waits, throws, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Barth. That in the hands of Alexander. And looks like a flag and maybe roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Number 43, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
John McCulloch. And this will
head that way.
Drive the ball deeper into Cal territory.
Penalties enforced half the distance.
Okay.
All right.
Step it down to the 13. 4:13 left. Cal 39, Wake 29. 10-point game. Got to have 2 scores. And Wake inside the 15-yard line. Left hash mark. Cal rushing 4. Snap to Bachmeier. Swing pass left side corner. He catches at the 10, at the 5, and taken out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got it into the end zone, but it's going to be now first and goal to go.
Love the way the Wake Forest has brought their backs into the passing game this year.
The gain of 11. Ball is at the Cal 2, and Wake is ready from the left hash mark. The give to Carney in the middle. Carney booms it in there. Just lowers his shoulders. Big collision at the goal line, and you will not stop him very often in that scenario. And Wake is in the end zone with 3:57 to go and trailing now by just 4. It's 39-35.
Good job by the offensive line, too. A big push up there, giving Carney a little time to get a full head of steam up, and there was no stopping that.
Out to attempt the extra point. Matt Dennis tried to make it a field goal game with 3:57 to go. Snap and spot good. Boot on the way. Right through the middle. We'll take the timeout by telling you the new score with less than 4 minutes to go. It's California 39, Wake Forest 36.
Hey, Demon Deacons, cue the shine and savings. The new Zips Car Wash app is available for download. Keeping your ride sparkling clean has never been more rewarding. Get the free Zips app and earn points for every in-app purchase, including memberships. Then turn those points into free car wash rewards. Download the app today and your first car wash is free. Visit Apple App Store or Google Play Store and search Zips Car Wash now. Zips Car Wash, proud partner of Wake Forest Athletics.
Hey, Demon Deacon fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Wake Forest football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
On another truest scoring summary, Wake Forest goes 75 yards in 12 plays. Took only 2:42 to do it. Converted a 4th and 10 along the way. And Tate Carney barrels into the end zone for his 5th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Deacs are within 3 now, 39-36. That's the closest Wake's been since 10-7 with 3:49 left in the first quarter.
They just kept battling. Wake also 5 for 14 on third downs tonight, but 3 came on that drive right there, and a couple of them were 3rd and long.
And Cal with some big penalties tonight. The Bears have been flagged 7 times for 83 yards. That's almost 20 yards more than Cal averages. And now, can the Wake Forest defense get a stop and get the ball back to Hank Bachmeier and company? Bachmeier now is thrown for 264 yards, couple of touchdowns. Wake with 3 rushing touchdowns tonight. Claiborne, Carney, Bachmeier all have run it into the end zone.
Do you give any thought to onside kick here?
I would not, no.
All right.
Ott is the deep safety this time, the running back. And he's a good one.
Good time to put one into the end zone then.
Wake's got all of its timeouts. Cal has 2 timeouts remaining. And 3 minutes and 57 seconds. A long time. Carlson down below will kick it off. And again, Ott is the deep safety. Hear the name Ott. It's from my youth. I think of barbecue. Here's the boot. Line drive, kind of a knuckler. And it will go out of bounds for the second time tonight. California will get it at the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds, kicking team. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line,
Wow.
1st and 10.
Ott's barbecue, by the way. Farragut.
I think of Ed Ott, so.
Farragut, Tennessee. I had some good barbecue, man. Woo. Well, oh man, some special teams hiccups tonight. A couple of kicks out of bounds, fumble return on a kickoff for a touchdown, blocked field goal. I can guarantee you Coach Clausen will talk about that coming up on the Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist postgame show. All right, Cal ready at its own 35, up 3, 3:57 to go. Going to put the ball on the ground, and Ott will slam it straight ahead up the hash mark, out over the 35 to about the 39-yard line. A run of 4 brought down by Branson Combs.
Or Mellon.
3:40, clock runs. Cal up 3 with the ball on the road here in Winston-Salem after the long trip from the West Coast. And Cal will take, Cal's in the huddle. Play clock now at 15, game clock at 3:25 as the Bears break it. 3 receivers out wide to the left, 1 to the near side right. Running back left of Mendoza in the gun. Motion to the right, that's the tight end Endries. There's the snap, handoff. Ott darts middle, now to the left, and crunches it up over the 40 to about the 41, where Combs is in on the tackle again with Patterson and Anderson. And it's going to be 3rd down and 4 to go. About that.
Pick your poison for Mendoza.
Cal is 4 out of 12 tonight on 3rd down. Clock running, 2:43 to go. Cal by 3, 39-36. Empty backfield. 3rd down and 4. Motion by Ott back from right to the left. Snap back to Mendoza. In trouble. Rolls right. Throws downfield. Nobody home. Incomplete. Pressure applied by Porter and Wayman. Going to be 4th down. And California, that will stop the clock as well. Will punt it away. 2:23 remaining.
And they put the best pass rushers in, and they did get plenty of pressure. Not sure who was in the area on that ball, receiver-wise.
In is the punter, Wilson. Taylor Morin, who against Stanford, with a terrific punt return to set up Wake to score the 3 points to win the game. Snap to Wilson. Here's the boot. High tumbler. Morin will ask for a fair catch and make it at the Deacons 16-yard line. 43-yard punt. No return. And here comes Wake with 2:16 to go. 3 timeouts. Down 3. Hank Bachmeier, what you got? What you got?
It's all right there. It's there in front of him.
Bachmeier tonight, 18 of 32, 264 yards, couple of touchdowns. He's thrown 1 interception. Digs are out there at the left hash mark. Come on, Claiborne's the back this time, left of the quarterback. 2 Deacons out wide to the right, 2 to the left. Bachmeier looks right and a long out, going to be caught over there at about the 28-yard line. Littlejohn makes the tackle on Deuce Alexander. Gain of 9 on that throw. Clock at 2 minutes. And that will take us to the 2-minute timeout.
2-minute timeout.
So an even 2 to go. Bears up 3. Deeks with the ball, 2nd and 1 when we return. Wake inside its own 30-yard line. The score as we go to break. California 39, Wake Forest 36.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Whether it's a big-time win or you're making a comeback, a Legacy Federal Credit Union is on your team. Need a car loan or want to switch to a free checking account? How about consolidating your student loans or starting that business you always wanted? At a Legacy, we help our members pursue their goals and achieve financial wins. Member-owned and focused, we're proud to offer personal guidance that helps you keep a healthy perspective on your finances through good times, tough times, and even game time. Learn more today at alegacy.org.
Jeff Marson checking in from the Learfield studios here at the 2-minute timeout between Wake Forest and Cal. With a couple of score updates from around college football, UCLA still leads Iowa 17-10, 4:37 to go in the third quarter of that one. Memphis still out in front of Rice 17-13, but the Owls driving 8:23 to go in the third quarter from the Liberty Bowl. And New Mexico leads San Diego State 14-6, 10:47 to go in the second quarter of that one. We've got a 2-minute drill upcoming for Hank Bachmeier and the Wake Forest offense as we send it back to Stan and Larry at a Legacy Stadium, guys.
Yeah, Jeff, thanks. And during the timeout, they looked at the mark, the spot of the ball, and gave Wake a first down instead of a 9-yard gain. So a new set of downs for Wake with an even 2 minutes left.
And they expedited the review again, which has been beneficial to Wake Forest both times.
Second expedition of the night.
And the beanbag. The beanbag was a new one for me.
So the line of scrimmage for Wake is going to be the, Demon Deacon 27-28. Wake down 3. Depending on if Wake can score and win, Deeks could win it, obviously, with a touchdown. Staring at the possibility of overtime as well. So Wake from the right hash mark set to go from its own 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Cal 39, Wake 36, 2 minutes to go from Winston-Salem. Bachmeier's got his team in the gun. As the snap, drops to throw. Looks, waits, fires over the middle. Intercepted California. Intercepted by Liam Johnson at the 42-yard line of Wake Forest. Oh, turnover with 1:54 to go, and Cal up 3. Second pick thrown by Bachmeier tonight. And California just absolutely so good at takeaways all season long.
Locked in on Taylor Morin very, very early and stayed with him. You throw a little bit behind and an easy pick.
Deeks have turned it over 3 times tonight. Had a field goal blocked, and Cal is ready. And the Bears will hand the ball to the middle, and Ott will dance around down to the 41, tackled by Anderson.
Timeout, Wake Forest. That's their first charge timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
Well, so now we watch for the ball stripping abilities of the Wake Forest defense as they'll try to come in late to the play, stand somebody up and see if they can't come in, punch the ball loose, strip it out of their hands.
Quickly, let's go down to the field, check in with Dave Gorn. Dave?
Yeah, the good news here is that Wake still has 2 timeouts, right? So if you can get Cal off the field, you should still have some time, but you're going to have to go an awfully long way just to get 3 in a tie. So first things first, let's get them off the field with some time left. And by the way, next week, let's leave at 3:30.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. California with 21 takeaways on the year. Cal ready. 2nd down and 8 from the Wake 40. It'll be Mendoza running past the 35-30, all the way past the 20, and he goes down at the 15-yard line. He could have scored, I think, but he went down instead. That looked like what happened to me.
He deliberately tried to go down, no question about that. Now, maybe he heard people coming from behind, too, and didn't think that he could make it because he peeked over. No, he went down deliberately short. And I think you're right. I think he could have made it into the end zone.
I think he really could have that. And that's a guess. Now the clock will run a rush of 24 yards. Wake could call timeout right now if it wants, but it right now will not. The play clock is down to 9. 39-36 Cal with the ball at the Wake 15-yard line. Snap to Mendoza. Fakes the handoff right, runs it again, and dives past the 13 down to about the 11-yard line.
Timeout, Wake Forest. That's their second charge timeout of the half.
That quarterback draw that he just ran for 24, that's the 3rd time tonight that they've run it. It's been gone for big yardage, including 1 touchdown, every time they've run it. He is their leading rusher.
Yeah, Mendoza has 46 yards tonight. He had 20 net yards coming into the game. More than double that tonight. And the 1 long touchdown run of 20-plus yards.
And he could still be running if he hadn't crossed the goal line. He was that open.
The clock stopped after the Wake timeout. 1:17 remains. Wake with 1 more timeout. 2nd down for the Bears and 7 to go at the Wake 13. The Bears just trying to get out of here, just trying to run the clock out. And Mendoza's ready in the gun. Motion to the right, takes the handoff, runs again to the left. Gets maybe a yard. Lovichin and Hazen are there to bring him down.
Timeout, Wake Forest. That's the 3rd and final timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
So the clock stopped, 1:14 left. It's 3rd down. You can start looking at the clock and doing some math here.
And it's not good.
It's not good. No, it's not. And, you know, right, there are no moral victories, none of that. But, I mean, the Deacs didn't play that well tonight. They did, but they battled, and they just kept coming, and had a chance there late. And then, obviously, the interception probably has sealed the Deacs' fate. But, you know, we'll see how, Dave Clawson's not going to be happy. 3 turnovers, some special teams snafus tonight that really cost them.
First quarter and a half really cost them.
All right, 3rd down now, and right at 5 to go. Again, right down around the Wake 10. Hand off to the left side, running to the edge, turning the corner, touchdown Thomas. He got to the edge and took it in. A run of 11 yards for Thomas, his 6th rushing touchdown of the year, and it's now 45-36 with a PAT on the way.
And very, very easy to get around the edge on Wake Forest right there.
It's a 42-yard touchdown drive in 5 plays. And the extra point on the way from Morris is through there, and now it's 46-36, another 10-point lead.
And again, we talked about the 14 points given up.
Yeah, Cal's up over 500 yards of offense.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I thought they had a shot at 6.
Going to check the 6 sacks of the Deacon quarterback tonight.
That first quarter and a half, you would never have thought this game was going to be this close. And it turned into a really entertaining football game.
We're down below Coe again to boot it. I wouldn't get this anywhere near Devon Claiborne. We'll see how Cal decides to get this done. High and deep. Yep. So now Wake with no timeouts, 1:10 left, down by 10. And then, there's just hardly any way to get this done, right? Can't stop the clock. Nope. You got to hit a home run, and
a home run and
get an onside kick and then another home run or a long kick. Yeah.
Is that all?
That's all you got to do.
2 bloops and a blast,
something like that. Yeah. Wake will bunch 3 receivers wide right, 1 to the left. Snap to a Bachmeier. Being rushed, sacked back here for the 7th time on the night. And again, Wake can't stop the clock. It just continues to run inside a minute. Again, 7 sacks by the Bear defense tonight. Again, the snap back to Bachmeier. Throws over the middle, incomplete at the 30-yard line. That intended for Horatio Fields. Covered pretty well. Good play by the Bear defense. So Wake's going to fall down to 4-5 overall, 2-3 in the league. And Cal's going to get its first ACC win after 4 very close defeats. And that'll make that trip home a lot better. A win on the road. Snap to Bachmeier on 3rd down and a long, long way. Lets one go over the middle. Tipped and intercepted again at the 35-yard line. Woodson picks it off, his 2nd pick of the year. With 38 seconds to go, the Bears get it back, leading 46-36. Wake's 4th turnover of the night. 3 interceptions and a fumble recovery, and that's the way pretty much this one's going to end. One more snap, and that'll do it.
Great job tonight, I thought, by the Cal defensive backs. They blanketed the Wake Forest receivers pretty well. A good second half, even despite the turnovers. Bachmeier came up with some big numbers.
Well, Coach Clawson talked about how good this secondary really was. He said, I mean, they were really good. Yeah. There's the snap, the last snap of the game, and the seconds wind down, and California has come to Winston-Salem and defeated Wake Forest by the final score of 46-36. More in a moment as you listen to Wake football from Learfield.
Shooting drills.
A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve, but one who genuinely cares about each player.
You have what it takes. We got this.
Can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Give to Claiborne in the middle. Nothing there, so he bounces out to the right, gets a block from Bachmeier, dives at the 2, into the end zone, down to our right. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Wake Forest football returns to Deaktown for the final time this season to host Duke on November 30th at a Legacy Stadium. Limited tickets are still available at godeaks.com/tickets. Get your tickets today and support the Deeks on Senior Day. We'll see you at a Legacy Stadium on November the 30th as the Demon Deacons battle Big Four rival Duke. Go Deeks!
The home of the Deeks.
Intercepted by Wake Forest at the 32-yard line.
This is Wake Forest football from Learfield.
At Greenway Village Dental, we treat every patient like family. We're not just interested in your teeth and gums. We are genuinely